GMS. Zesty. Bob likes it. First.
Gaming Morning Show.
Ah, the sounds of morning.
Early in the morning,
Birds singing.
gotta feed the donkey.
The sun peeking
When
above the
you
horizon.
feed the donkey,
The gentle nudge from your morning alarm clock.
this is what he says.
A subtle reminder that today is a new day. A new day for you to watch Gaming Morning Show. The show where you'll find science lessons.
Says, when I bake bread, I give thousands of yeast organisms false hope by feeding them sugar before ruthlessly cooking them to death in an oven and eating their corpses. Wow.
I thought you
think
were
about
about
bread
to,
a whole new way.
I thought you were about to say orgasms for a second there. Did either of you ever have that happen when you were in like biology class and you're reading?
Have an orgasm? I've never orgasmed during
The biology text doesn't do that for you. It's like, oh yeah.
Great deals.
computers and accessories
Wait,
special bundle.
Mike, they got the super.
What?
They got the super chroma color in. Did you know they had that? You
I know.
overpaid for your computer.
By a lot. I wonder if, do you think they price match?
They might. Well, this is half off.
Can you take a screenshot of this and try to get a store price match?
And linguistic perfection.
Is that like when I roll my R's?
Good.
Romance.
Great.
Romance. See, everyone.
Romance.
It's not a hiss.
So let me hear your battle cry.
Kiki. Oh!
Kiki what?
As we all charge into Gaming Morning Show.
More like Kiki. Whoa, am I right?
Now, if only I could find a way out of this box. I'll catch up. 'Cause GMS starts right now.
Morning, gamer. It is Wednesday, September 22nd, 2021. This is Gaming Morning Show. Sean, did you sleep in the chair?
That's what I said.
Ryan, are you in the microphone?
Oh, I'm in the
I'm tired.
microphone. Oh no. Here's the only reason I remember you wearing that shirt is somebody screen capped you in our Discord with you like having this high concentration moment and you were wearing that shirt. You look exactly the same, to be honest.
I haven't left. I've been here the whole time.
Okay.
Still fighting that same boss.
Must be a comfortable chair then.
I've
And
had worse.
I would also like to point out that Mike's looking very dapper. This looks like pre-shaved head Mike right here.
I'm gonna shave my head again.
No.
Done and done. Let's do it.
No.
Please.
Live.
No. Man, it's just so good, that hair. How's Diego
I
doing?
know, right? He's good. He's just wandering.
He's what?
Wandering. He's just wandering.
You know what we need to get Mike, now that I think about it? We need to get Mike a second microphone that's behind him, because he spends so much time looking at Diego and reading his iPad. We could put you in stereo, though.
That's fair.
Oh, that'd be
Very
good.
fair.
That'd be good.
Or we could get him one of those microphones that you use for like stage production.
Oh yeah.
A Britney mic?
Always on.
Yeah. That'd be cool.
Nice.
Although Mike would forget to turn it off in a key situation, and
Yeah, I'd be like pooping, and you're like, Mike. Like, oh, yeah, there it is. Like what?
did you just say Uranus?
No, there it is. I mean,
Oh.
maybe.
Okay.
You don't say planet names while you're pooping. I mean, it helps me feel comfortable.
Oh wait. Never mind. KJ is here.
Mars.
Good morning to you, KJ. Scott Chick is here too. Jellybone Jabroni is good to see you. Dandy is here. Good morning to you. Thanks for being here. We have Groggy joining us on YouTube. It is good to see you as well. A lot of great folks hanging out with us. KJ technically was first, according to this 52 after 5 o'clock. So.
Damn, that's early.
Mm-hmm.
I know, maybe KJ didn't go to bed either. How long was KJ with you on GMS Plays last night?
She went to bed pretty early.
So you think?
I can't be blamed.
Just be responsible,
I
chat.
didn't
We
do
just
it.
want you to take care of yourselves, okay? That's important to us. That was Kana, Bridge of Spirits on GMS Plays. Be sure to look at us on Twitter at WatchGMS so that you can see the next game that's coming up with Sports Talk Game on GMS
beat
Plays.
I did not beat it, but we made some good progress. We saved Taro last night.
Who?
He was a guy.
Oh, good.
Todd Hanks.
He needed our help.
Yeah.
I love Todd Hanks.
I think everyone's going to buy that beanie. Whoever was that Hot
Oh,
Brew who put that into Twitter.
It was so good.
Speaking of so good, Miss Theo will be here in the final 2 hours today. And next hour, we'll talk to financial literacy expert Kimberly Palmer of NerdWallet. There was an article Kimberly put out. Is kind of inspired by her experience with her 8-year-old son and just watching Neil, is her son's name, play Roblox. And it kind of got the wheels turning about financial literacy and some lessons can be learned from video games. So we'll have that coming up at 7:25 a.m. Pacific time today. It is Business Women's Day, to be very specific. It is World Car Free Day. It is, if it's the only chocolate left, it's fine, White Chocolate Day. We've had this discussion lots.
Yes,
I don't
we have.
necessarily mean to bring it up again, but it is White Chocolate Day, so it's like, wow, you're out of all the other Kit Kats? You sure you don't have any mocha chocolate ones hanging around?
Dude,
no.
white chocolate Kit Kats are money.
Yeah, absolutely. They're fine.
They do cost money.
Yes, you exchange money for white
Unless you
chocolate
steal
Kit
them.
Kats.
If you steal them, then it's free.
Oh, interesting. Yes, car-free day. I'm assuming it means, bike or walk or
Yeah.
rollerblade or something. So,
Something. Get a horse.
Doodle day.
Yeah.
I said Doodle day.
Yeah, I know.
Hobbit day. It's ice cream cone day. You don't get any ice cream, but today is the day that we honor the cone.
Yeah. Just the cone.
Can we put other things in there? Like,
Nope, just the cone. You can only eat the cone.
Don't you remember at a kid's birthday party when you were little, someone made the cupcakes that go in the
Oh.
cones? No?
Can't say I do.
no.
Okay. It's the way that you can do that.
No.
Dear Diary Day. Coming up later this hour, Mike writes a mock diary entry. Mock. National Online Recovery Day. That could mean a whole lot of things. Really good. Elephant Appreciation Day.
I appreciate you, Elephant.
That's a good one. National Legwear Day. Legwear.
Uh-oh.
Pants?
Is that what that is?
I don't really know.
Autumnal Equinox. Autumnal Equinox.
Yeah.
That means it's autumn, because that's going to be our topic of the day. It's also National Girls Night. All right, so today is first day of fall. It's trending on Twitter. And I didn't have the heart to break this to Twitter, but we already made fall happen when I had my first pumpkin spice latte of the year. So,
Not officially though. The sun didn't recognize it yet.
but we sent them the message.
The sun works on its own schedule.
Okay.
No, I made my son aware.
You play your own sound effect for that. I can't do it.
It needs one of those sad trombone effects.
Just waiting for.
There you go.
Wow. Woof. All right. Here it is.
I have two options for that now, by the way.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
In case one breaks down.
When one of them's on vacation, you have the option for another one. I don't know, Jelly, what, it says, any leg wear, says Jelly. I don't know. I don't know what leg wear entails. Shorts? Underwear? Does that count for your legs if you're wearing boxer briefs?
What if you have zero leg wear? Asking for a friend.
I think it might talk about remember Hefty saying elephant trunks? Okay, whatever. Oh, Groggy, you so crazy. I think it means since it's the first day of fall, it's the first day of Han Solo season. So you got to wear the leggings, which is I guess leg wear, with your vest and your white shirt and your boots. Han Solo season.
I'll just smile and nod because I definitely know what that means. Dandy is on the right wavelength here. Fall is the best season.
Hands down.
Fight me. It's the best season.
No,
It's pretty
I'm
good.
gonna fight you.
Are we all in pretty good consensus?
Yeah,
Wow.
fall's great. Oh, do we need some more combatants? Oh, fall's the worst.
Yeah, right.
I
All the-
prefer
Great
I
sports
prefer,
and cool weather and yummy flavors. Ugh, gross.
Who wants
likes
any
decorating for holidays. Ugh.
of that? Right. Long sleeve shirts.
I still wear shorts though.
Yeah.
But they're long sleeve shorts.
So are those pants.
I'm never gonna refer to them as pants again. I'm wearing long sleeve shorts. I wear shorts all year long.
Well, thank you for hanging out. Scott Chick had to step away. Downs is here. Good moron.
Good moron.
To you, Downs. It's good to see you saying, "Damn, my day. How is it gone 2 p.m. already?" Well,
It's 9:15.
yeah, you just have to wait for us.
Yeah, that's whatever time you want it to be.
I even like KJ doubling down. Fall is my favorite. I know I already said it, but it deserves to be resaid.
Yell it from the hilltops, KJ.
Oh, Dandy, where was it? 103 yesterday.
I believe she lives in hell. Sorry, Dandy.
All right. Sorry, Dandy. Yeah. Time is a construct. Listen, it's going to be a good day. We have monkeys Indiana, and a parking lot. We even have a Ben Hooper story for sports.
Wow.
This is incredible.
Yeah. This one's from Ben, my hero Hooper. Not to be confused with Ben, the man Hooper. Yeah. That's about Cats, JFK Airport. Okay. And then we'll tell you from The Verge about the next generation turbo e-bike. Does this thing go real fast?
I don't know. I didn't read it.
Okay.
Crazy.
Have any of you been on an electric bike before? My notion was always that an electric bike was like basically a motorcycle. Like it had a little battery-powered engine and it just made you go without pedaling. But it turns out that many electric bikes are just like when you pedal, they use the motor to help you pedal easier, but they don't. You still have to pedal the whole entire time.
It's lame.
Yeah, I'd always
Mine too.
envisioned like a throttle.
Yeah, I don't want to pedal if it's an electric bike. I just want to sit there. You know, kind of like electric legs.
What about electric Legwear? I like how that person just kind of gently nudged the ball off to the side.
Yeah, that could have been worse.
Yeah, they were like, this is no big deal.
There we go.
Groggy's been on an exercise bike. That's like an e-bike because it starts with the letter E.
Got it.
Get it?
I'm groggy.
Yeah, that's true, Downs. Ben did post on Twitter and said that Ben had a good time.
Nice.
Wow.
We won't tell you how much we paid Ben to say that, but
Did he write Ben had a good time though? 'Cause that would have been great.
in like the third person.
Yeah. Ben had fun. Ben Legs Gaming Morning Show.
You have 3 pairs of leg warmers.
Like, are you talking like the 1980s? Like they could just go on your ankles?
I mean, that was a time,
Aren't
wasn't it?
those- It was definitely. Unless you're groggy, then you just say it was a construct.
It does kind of make me wonder. You know, like aliens actually show up, and like the first thing they see was like the 1980s. And they'd be like, "What? What is this place about?"
Or they'd be like, "Man, they have the same dress code that we do."
Wait, are you suggesting that we were ahead of our time with the aliens?
Quite
In the
possibly.
1980s?
You should watch the documentary known as "Earth Girls Are Easy."
Uh-oh.
Yeah. It's not like a dirty movie. It's
It
just
sounds incredibly like
Are
a
you
dirty
sure?
movie.
It's just
Are you
from
sure?
it's just from the 80s. There may be boobs in it, but I don't really remember. I haven't seen it in a very long
Do
time.
you not remember? My
I'm gonna have to Google it now. Let me go to my Google search default, the hub.
There it is. Groggy, I cannot tell you how many times yesterday I heard Earth, Wind, and Fire because of you. Right? Like, it was being played, not by you, but because I woke up and saw the first thing on Twitter was Groggy tweeting us saying, "Hey, it's Earth, Wind, and Fire Day." Everywhere I went, I noticed when that song was playing.
Yep.
There was a team practicing yesterday,
everywhere.
heard it. There was on the radio, heard it. It was everywhere.
Well, that's because it was the 21st night of September.
He went to an Earth, Wind, and Fire concert. They played it.
Yeah, it was really strange. We were like, play the song. And they're like, what song? And we're like, look at a calendar. And we
So they started
laughed.
playing Bye 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 by NSYNC. Like, no, this isn't the right song. And I'm like, what? Get out of here.
What song did you learn to dance to in school, Jelly?
Bye Bye Bye.
Was Earth, Wind, and Fire Get Down on It? Get down on it.
Probably.
Get down on it.
Sounds like something they'd write.
See, that or Peaches and Herb. So. Do you remember? Why didn't anyone ever write about the 22nd day of September, though?
Because it was a bad day.
Oh, someone wrote about that day then. He had a bad day.
See, there you go. You got a song.
Oops.
I can't get a boost. That was a great. Oh my gosh, this guy just keeps blowing me up.
You getting bullied?
This is rude, sir.
Oh wait, Jelly's gonna
take
teach
that.
us the choreography to this song.
Nice. Do you remember? Hey, the 22nd day of September. No.
Did you have to turn the motion blur off for Kana?
No.
Okay, because that's one thing we learned on Kiki's stream yesterday was Kiki was playing Kana as well, and I was just getting sick. Just like, I can't play this game anymore. And then turn the motion blur off, and bada bing, it worked.
Huh.
Yeah.
No, I didn't have any issues with it.
What is motion blur? It's like this artificial thing that they put into movement to make it look like it's supposed to look in the real world. Is that fairly accurate?
Yeah, something like
Kind
that.
of.
It's like how they like blur the edges of the screen.
Uh-oh.
That'll be fine.
Who let them do that?
Oh, KJ's gonna write us the song, right? Do you remember
Brian.
the bad day you had on the 22nd day of September?
It's e-learning day today, so that's a very distinct possibility. My 7-year-old has already informed me that she has no eye on her keyboard on her iPad.
But that's part of the name.
Well,
It's also just right there, so.
they needed to use it to put it on the back of the iPad so that they had the label.
Okay. Helpful.
Is it?
So
Seems
today
the
will
opposite.
be filled with me working for 3 minutes and then her saying, "I don't know what I'm doing." Yes.
So they have like baked in learn from home days this year?
There's 4 days. Well, they do it every year. They have 4 days. Where teachers have like in-service days or whatever, so they can do all their trainings and whatnot. And the kids just because everyone has an iPad, right? So they just do the learning at home, which is cool. Minus when you have a special needs 7-year-old that lost their eye, and not their eyeball, their other eye.
Oh.
So after the first hour, me and the girls will be going to the office, where lots will get done today.
I don't believe you.
That guy's name was Dude.
Dude.
Dude, bruh.
It's 6:24 West Coast time, 9:24 out on the east. It is 2:24 for those hanging out with Downs in the Ukraine. You're right. That is why Sean is the video game expert. We have gaming news coming up shortly. So who here will not say fall is the best season? Because it sounds like there's no naysayers yet, except for, stick in the mud Sean.
Hold on, let me get the band button ready. All right, who doesn't like fall?
All right, go ahead. You guys can say it freely.
What happened on Gaming Morning Show today? Well, they held us captive to make us say that fall was great. It's fine. We're having a great time. It's not like we have a history of that. Some accuse us of doing that with Bob, which is not true. It's time for the news. Here's hashtag video game expert Sean.
Good morning. It is Wednesday, September 22nd, 2021, and this is your gaming morning show, Morning Gaming News. There's a new book coming out. I like books. This book,
A video game.
but it's a book about video games. The next best thing. This book is about the real history of the women who pioneered video games. The story comes from Isaiah Colbert of Kotaku. The book comes from Mary Kinney, who is a narrative writer and game designer at Insomniac Games. And she aims to shed light on some of those overlooked pioneers by highlighting key women who've made major contributions to the industry in her upcoming book, Gamer Girls, 25 Women Who Built the Video Game Industry. This looks pretty fantastic.
Pictures?
I'm sure there are some pictures
Nice.
and some words. This dates back all the way to 1960. What is the first woman in video games that she highlights? Mabel Addis Magard, the first female game designer who designed the text-based strategy game, the Sumerian game, Yoko Shimomura. It also highlights a composer of Street Fighter 2 music, and the first black female video game designer who co-created the puzzle adventure game Goblins. So check out Gamer Girls, available at some time.
Okay, I was gonna say, is it out already?
Kind of seems that I'm
I guess
looking through again.
I could be Amazon searching as we speak.
True.
Maybe we could give that away. That'd be fun.
That'd be fun. I want to read this for sure. I don't see a release date. Maybe it's at the very beginning. Did I miss it?
To me? 'Cause,
Ooh, I can record an audiobook for you.
oh, nice, thanks.
Even if there is an audiobook, I'd rather record
Yeah,
it
no,
myself
I
for you. That sounds
appreciate-
more fun.
Yeah.
So
KJ,
check out Gamer Girls, 25 women who built the video game industry.
throw it in Discord. That'd be great.
Can KJ just yell it at me? KJ, read this. It's Hopper. Oh gosh. That'd be great. Put down.
Next news story, which seemed exciting at first, but turns out it's fine. Twitch and the music industry have struck a deal, and it's fine. So last year, the music industry crackdown on Twitch resulted in a lot of copyright strikes and a mass deletion of videos, as the National Music Publishers Association sought to cut down on streamers playing licensed music. Well, now Twitch has made a deal with the NMPA, but for streamers, it's not really that different. This comes from Luke Plunkett of Kotaku, and basically the deal is nothing really changes, at least not on our side of things. Basically, if you use music that you shouldn't use, they'll warn you and you can get rid of it, and if you do it again, they'll punish you.
Okay.
What they already do.
So, yep, basically exactly what they've been doing already, but now I guess it's more official. I don't know.
I'm not saying this is what happened here. I'm just saying, like, the discussion around anything where it's like, okay, we should make a change because this is a problem. Oh, okay, sure, yeah, absolutely. What are some solutions? Well, we found a partnership with the company and that would solve the problem. Well, great. Are the majority of the people who use what we're offering able to benefit from it? Oh, no, not at all. But it definitely solves the problem. Send out the release.
And actually, we're gonna make September just to boot. The month of September, we're gonna give everyone 20% off of subs, but we're still gonna take 50% of that. So then, yeah, the creator then still just gets less for that month too. So we're all around. It's better for everybody. I hate Twitch.
Yep. So nothing really changed for how you can use music on Twitch. So keep doing what you're doing.
It's just nothing. Yeah.
Everything's the same.
I mean, that is literally what the Kotaku tweet said. Twitch and the music industry strike a deal, but it's not great. So,
Yeah. So there you go. Or just, I guess, just write your own music. That's what they really want, is
play all the music from these folks. There.
become a professional musician and music writer and just do it yourself.
Well, then they would still probably give them a DMCA strike for playing their own stuff on there because they're that petty.
Probably.
I think they should do like what YouTube does, right? You put a little disclaimer that says this is not my music. I'm doing it, like, especially if you're like for music streamers, right? If they're doing covers, just let them be like, this is not my music. I'm just playing a cover of this music, and then boom. Nope. We should just go Gestapo on everybody and take everything down.
Get them. Take them.
Buttheads.
Speaking of buttheads, last news story of the day: Overwatch executive producer leaves Blizzard Entertainment.
Fair enough.
I don't think he's necessarily a butthead, but Blizzard Entertainment. So, Matt Wales of Eurogamer reports on this. One left about 5 months ago. Despite these significant senior staffing changes, Blizzard insists Overwatch 2 is making, quote, excellent progress and, quote, is in the final stages of production. More will be shared on the Overwatch League Grand Finals this weekend.
Sweet. So excited.
I've never gotten into Overwatch, playing or watching, but it
I
exists.
tried to play once, and it was just not.
Kind of over. Yeah.
Ah!
And always last but not least, we finish off today's gaming morning show, morning gaming news with the world-renowned segment within a segment where we take a look at what's out today. We have collection of Saga Final Fantasy Legend out on iOS and Android. It's a mobile game, which we don't usually get. And I think that one's only here because Pokemon Unite is out on iOS and Android. And they're like, oh, we can't have just one mobile game. Let's put two. Subdivision Infinity DX is out on PlayStation 5. Phasea Phantom Trigger. Oh, wait, sorry. Phasea Phantom Trigger 06 is out on Switch. It's all caps for some reason. Crisis Wing is out on Switch. Source of Madness is out on PC. And for the most prestigious award in video game focused morning shows, your favorite segment within a segment within a segment, today's name of the morning goes to Cube Samurai Run Squared out on Switch.
Oh, I see what they did, because it's a cube, which is comprised of squares.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense.
Does it?
Neat.
Sure.
I'm so sick of the Switch getting all these cool sounding games.
Wow. Correct, Switch.
Crisis Wing.
I mean, it's 06 though. I mean, it's not like they changed much since 05. Am I right?
What if it's just literally the same game that came out in 2006 and we'll just release it again?
Just put
Spend
it out.
a lot of years, just throw it out there.
Just put it out. It'll be fine.
A square within a square within a square. That's actually the original draft of what we called the segment for Out Today and Name of the Morning. So it's a square. It's in a box. It's another little box.
Top of the
It's
moron.
good to see you, Quiet. Thank you for being here. That was the Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming News. And if you missed any of it, well, please check us out on Twitter. You can do so by following us at Watch GMS.
Oh, that's terrible. Sorry.
What's that?
All I can think of is sucks for you. If you missed any of it, too bad. Never see it again.
It's gone forever.
It's not like we tell you about it either in like the 8 o'clock hour. So no, the re-news is canceled. Kimberly Palmer's coming up at 7:25 a.m. Pacific time. Today we'll talk about financial literacy and video games. Tomorrow, Ricardo will join us from But Why Though in our weekly But Why Though discussion. If you don't know about But Why Though, well, check them out, because you should. ButWhyThoughPodcast.com. We also have a Patreon that you can jump onto. Coming up on Thursday, we unveil our not most recent, but one of our recent. Well, I guess technically KJ was our most recent kneecap subscriber.
We don't count that other guy because we still don't know who he is.
Oh, I mean, plus, KJ upgraded to the anniversary tier. Anyway, you can check out all the tiers. There's 4 of them. One is the Adopt Bob tier. So if you want to, make Bob yours, you can, and help fund an actual adoption-focused charity. Find out more at patreon.com/gamingmorningshow.
Won't you adopt me?
I don't know how to answer the question from Groggy. Groggy was trying to ask if Bob would concur that fall is great and autumn is better. Let's ask Bob. Hey, Bob. What do you feel about autumn?
Bob likes it.
Okay, good answer, Bob. We don't have to throw you out.
Okay. But is it better than fall, or are they about the same?
Bob is good with it.
Wait, what?
I don't really think that's an answer. That doesn't seem like a real answer.
Oh,
You're-
quiet is that other guy.
Bob, are you doing okay in there, buddy? I know I haven't checked on you much.
Plenty of air in here. No need to worry.
Okay. You replenished the sword holes, right?
Did what now?
Oh.
Please help me.
Everything's fine.
Top of the moron.
It's good to see you, Dr. Chick. It's good to
We
see
got
you.
some breaking news.
Oh, okay. Prepare, buckle in, y'all. It's time.
Yep.
Breaking news. Here's Mike. Are you building the breaking news?
According to my sources, the other guy that subscribed to the kneecap tier is none other than Quiet I Am Gaming. Back to you in the newsroom.
Whoa. Sound that we always play when that happens.
Well, it's been a mystery for weeks. Building a mystery.
Quiet.
Now it's back.
We've been talking about this a while. Like, thank you for telling us, but I mean, we sat here. Can I cancel the private investigator I hired? Kind of offsets the Patreon subscription.
Yeah.
So
All the money we raised during our thing, we put into the PI, and now, man.
well, thank you, Quiet.
Hey, Quiet. Legitimately though, if you're on the Discord, please feel free. Send me a picture that you would like to use. It doesn't have to be your face necessarily if you don't want to, because you are an international man of mystery, or woman, whichever you prefer to be. Yeah, just send me a picture so you can be put in the Temple of the Six until the end of time, or until I stop paying for the server.
Server. Well, I don't know what we do now because we used to play
I'm gonna bust some kneecaps.
when we had a kneecap subscriber, but now we also have the ever-present, we've had this forever sound that we play when we get a Patreon subscriber.
I think the air horn specifically for when someone subscribes to the kneecap tier and we don't know who it is, and then some time passes and then we find out who it is. Every time that happens, we play the air horn.
Every single time. It makes sense.
All one time.
Yep, all those one times. Okay. Well, thank you for solving that mystery, Quiet, and thank you for being a Patreon supporter, Gaming Morning Show. Wow.
You.
Nice breaking news segment. Let's do this. There's a monkey in Mike's, I was going to say home state, but that's not technically true, right? It's the state you live in now. And there's a hotel. I don't know where the after party is. Anyway.
California.
Ben My Hooper.
What?
Supposed to say my hero. I said Ben My Hooper, and I actually kind of like that. So here's Ben My Hooper with a story.
According to Ben My Hooper with a UPI, which I realized I didn't write, but we can all guess where he's from. So here's a crazy story, right? A rumored monkey spotted in an Indiana city was confirmed to exist when it was caught on video in a hotel parking lot. Bloomington Animal Care and Control said the first monkey sighting was reported September 8th, when several people reported seeing a man riding a scooter with a monkey on his back. It's like a legit story, or is this like a metaphor? Reports of the scooter sighting also were posted to social media by witnesses, but no photos or videos emerged. More reports were received the following day when a man was reported to be spotted with an untethered monkey wandering in Bryan Park. Animal Control was unable to verify the sightings, but Fort Wayne resident Kinta Doodle captured video after he spotted the monkey wandering loose in the parking lot of the Town Place Suites by Marriott. Okay. Doodle said the monkey was on the loose in the parking lot for a short time, while the young man and woman tried to wrangle it into a cage. It was just running around loose, Doodle told the Herald Times newspaper. The monkey was obviously doing whatever it wanted to do. Doodle captured video once the monkey was safely back in the cage.
That monkey looks hungry behind you, Sean.
He's surprised. He's like, "Whoop."
I'm not supposed to be here.
I'm not supposed to be on the back of this scooter.
I like how there was both a rumored monkey, okay, and then an untethered monkey. Those are two interesting adjectives, even though I get like, if the monkey's not on a tether, it is therefore untethered. Like that makes sense. But but people saw the monkey originally and were like, we're not sure if it's a monkey, but it's probably a monkey.
That man's got a very hairy kid on his back. We don't quite know. Oh, that sucks.
This team is playing with football rules. I've been blocked numerous times. Impressive so far.
A rumored monkey. An untethered monkey.
Just and then his name was Doodle. Like it's just funny sounding name too. Like this is a great story. And then they referenced the Town Place Suites. It just like it was hilarious that it was a very specific hotel mentioned. Which I'm sure happens more, but for some reason it made me laugh that it was the Town Place Suites. Good story. Thank you, Ben Hooper.
As I was reading it, I was like, man, I hope Ben wrote this just for us. Like, he was like, I need to write it with this formula just for those guys.
I can't wait till
Ben likes it.
I can't wait till we get a narwhal jumps out of Tennessee story. I wonder if we could ask Ben if Ben could work in like some GMS. It wouldn't be an acronym. It'd be non-acronym, like the opposite of acronyms, anti-acronyms, where he uses like words that start with G, M, and S, just for fun.
I'm spitting in the air. This is really helpful. This game is becoming untethered.
This team is ridiculous.
Yep.
I don't think this team likes fall.
Ugh.
What a bunch of buttholes.
Why don't you like fall? It's the best season.
It's the most wonderful time of the year. Gosh dang it. The high here in Indiana today is 55, so I'm pretty stoked.
Traffic and weather together on the 8s.
Even though I'm still wearing shorts, I don't care.
Well, that was the problem. Is yesterday I went to go to work and I was like, "Oh, it's going to be 80 degrees. What are we doing? It's fall." Yeah, something like something like Goat Messages Seattle, right? Like just happens to use those.
I believe he said massages.
I said messages and that was good too. So
100% goat massages.
Okay, fine, let's go massages.
Where goats walk on your back.
I'm getting an incoming message. Who's it from? Oh, it's from a goat in Seattle. Okay.
He's offering free massages.
Yeah, I opted in for goat massage messages. Like on my phone, I get text messages now when they have available spots.
When I first got Chris ME's phone number, I don't think he knew or remembered that he gave it to me, and I found it on my in the messages, and I just started messaging him like, "This is your random fact of the day. Please hit stop to continue or to unsubscribe." So he didn't answer. So I was like, "Thank you for your non-answer. You have you have subscribed to Animal Facts Plus." I just kept doing that.
Did you ever get a reply like cancel or stop? Anything?
No, he told me he blocked me. So I was like, that was me.
And that save wasn't too epic. I mean, it was the ball rolling toward me. It just happened to be almost all the way in the goal.
Uh-oh.
Are you disconnecting?
Nope, I almost scored a goal.
That's fine. you might remember this. I do that all the time. So if you do it once, like every 4,000 games, it's okay.
Nice shot.
No.
Giraffe manages Subway. Going to make sandwiches. See? Yeah. Let's send this idea to Ben.
I like it.
Ben's like, I need to start working anti-acronyms into my stories for those people I just met. Sure, that sounds like a win. Oh, here we go. Autumnal hook for a D&D campaign. As requested by Jelly Bun Jabroni. Come to consciousness. You are surrounded by tall trees and the sun is peeking through. Wait, what am I doing? Mike should read this because #Mike reads.
Fine, you can read it.
Lighting in the dark forest, dense forest around you. You have no idea where you are. The multicolored leaves are slowly floating through the air towards you. Actually, not just towards you, but to you, and they are attaching to your tanned leather armor. You feel the energy surge through you, and suddenly your memories return. You were running from the monstrous Trent the Treant. Maybe? Did I get that right? Todd Hanks. He wants his leaves back, and apparently you know where they are. What do you do? What do you do?
What would you do?
Hot shot.
See, I thought of speed. You shoot the hostage. I mean, clearly that's what you do. A tree ant.
I hate tree ants. They like fall on you, and you're like, ah, get away, ant.
Is that what they do?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a horrible tree. Well, that coincides with both a tree ants in the context of the D&D campaign, and also actual tree ants. So
I missed.
Grocky's like, don't forget about me. 21st day of September.
I'm still here. I'll be back next year.
Don't you forget about me. The 21st of September.
Wah! All right, well, KJ, thank you for sharing that. Jelly, nice request. Happy we could fulfill dreams today on Gaming Morning Show. We're losers.
Yeah.
How does it feel to be such a loser?
Who? There.
Good moron.
Top of the moron.
To you, Dason X.
Mug life.
This is good to see you. Hope you're having a great day. Hope the birthday month is treating you well. We have a community birthday to celebrate on Friday, so we're excited about that.
Is it Sean's? Happy birthday, Sean.
Thanks.
How are your two's birthday months going? It's awkward. Because you both have birthday months right now.
Mm-hmm.
Are you pointing to the goldfish?
No, I mean, I had to get my bearings, and then I had to remember which way is which. Everything's fine.
Birthday, too?
Only the 31st one in the package.
22nd day, then.
Anyway, it's 6:49 now, 6:50 on the West Coast, 9:50 out on the East. It is 2:50 for those watching GMS in the afternoon.
Good moron.
It's good to see you load last checkpoint. Thank you for hanging out with us on Gaming Morning Show. We're great. You know why? Because today is the first official day of fall. That's right.
Woo! I bet Chris ME doesn't like fall.
Why is that?
I don't know. I just have this feeling. He prefers summer. Maybe not. I don't know.
I guess we'll find out in the final hour when Chris shows up. All right, let's do birthdays this day in gaming history. If you have a birthday to celebrate with us, please let us know in the chat so we can celebrate with you. Miss Theo is scheduled to join us next hour. Kimberly Palmer of NerdWallet as well next hour. Birthdays today on this Doodle Day and Hobbit Day and Ice Cream Cone Day include David Coverdale, who turned 70 today.
Way to go, David.
The singer.
Nice.
David Coverdale.
He used to be the lead singer for Deep Purple, I think. And I know that because it says it right there on the screen.
Deep Purple has a soft spot in my heart for a hard rock band. I guess they weren't that hard. But I got in trouble my first radio station for playing too much Deep Purple when it wasn't on the playlist. So.
Oh, why did you do that?
Because it was great. It was way better than the other stuff we were supposed to play. So. Ugh. Debby Boone is 65 today, also a singer.
She's saying that you light up my life. I googled Debby Boone to see what songs were great, and the first question is Debby Boone still married?
Oh,
Okay.
is she?
Yeah, I was going to say, what a cliffhanger.
Yep, she is. She lives with some guy who's a priest.
A very musical day for birthdays. Rocker Joan Jett is 63.
Nice. She sang that song. I liked that song.
Play that song. The one that...
Play the funky music, singers.
Actress Bonnie Hunt is 60 today.
What?
Nice.
Okay.
She's originally from Chicago.
What? No way. Small world.
Are you also from Chicago?
No, not at all. But I can find it on a map.
Actor Lawrence Gilliard Jr. is 50 today. Was in The Wire.
How old is his senior? His dad?
Older. Confirmed.
Okay.
Yeah, confirmed. Actress Billie Piper is 39.
I think she was in Doctor Who, right, in the beginning. And then she was in some other things. Oh, yeah, look. Played the first companion of the Doctor when Doctor Who relaunched.
There you go.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
Yep.
Actress Tatiana Maslany turns 36.
Great.
Nice.
She was in Parks and Rec. That's cool. 2 of them, actually.
Never seen Parks and Rec, ever.
Me neither.
Actor Tom Felton is 34.
So Dumbledore. No, just kidding. What is he's the bad guy? Anyone?
So
No.
going back to your favorite Cleveland.com pictures. Okay. This one actually does not specify who is whom.
Oh,
Right?
No, it just says there's 2 of them. Wow.
Yeah, this says actor Todd Felton and Brant Snedeker of the U.S. react during the Pro-Am. But there's like no who's in the front, who's in the back,
Right.
who's left, who's right.
Did they read them in reading order, left to right?
That could be, yeah.
I mean, it is in reading order, but usually it says like left.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, the only reason I know who it is, A, because he played Malfoy, and B, because I know who Brant Snedeker is. That's like anyone else though, they're gonna be like, okay.
Who's playing the Hulk?
What's her name? The lady.
Billie Piper?
Tatiana Maslany.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Joel.
She-Hulk.
Melvin Gregg, 33 today. Actor. And Michael Rainey Jr. is 22 today.
They're both great. I love them. I don't know. Great.
And then for some reason, down below the fold, actor Tom Felton of the Harry Potter films is 34. He gets to be in both places.
That's right.
No confirmation when Brant Snedeker's birthday is.
K laugh. I know he's not here. Oh, it's
golf
Andrea
related.
Bocelli's birthday. Andrea Bocelli is 63. He's an opera singer. Incredible.
Nice.
He sings songs. Yeah. Oh, it's also Debby Boone's 65th birthday. I don't know if you knew that. She's also down here below the Oh, K-Laugh. Hey, when's Brant Snedeker's birthday? I'm sure you can just tell us off the top of your head. Yeah. Oh, it's Mystical's birthday. Oh man, he's 51. Shake the Watch yourself. Shake the Oh, did you guys know Tommy Lasorda is dead? Oh yeah. Yes. David Stern's also. What the heck? It's
Man,
their birthdays.
Mike's picking up speed all of a sudden. K-Laugh showing up, and Mike just picked up the tempo.
Sorry.
No, that was great.
I got real. I didn't realize David Stern had passed away. Rip. December 8th. Thanks, K-Laugh.
All right. We'll get ready for Brant Snedeker Day on GMS.
I have a feeling he didn't need to look that up. He just knew.
Did I say singer Billie Piper Downs? Wouldn't be surprised.
No, he just. Yeah, no, maybe. Oh, who cares?
Who knows? It was a thin day for this day in gaming history, but there were a couple things that happened. NHL 2004 came out in 2003, so there's that.
Checks out.
Atari released Indigo Prophecy for the PlayStation 2 and Xbox in 2005, and Halo 3 ODST came out for Xbox 360 back in 2009.
Not a lawsuit.
Sorry, Is it a lawsuit or not a lawsuit? So there you go. There's That was a very succinct, to the point, birthdays in this day in gaming history.
Get out of here.
Way to go, Cleveland.
We got like a minute to go. I don't know what to do with ourselves. So I guess we can just have a long, ceremonious goodbye to Mike.
Ceremonious?
Yeah. So everyone, if you could get your trumpets ready, we're going to play Mike off to work. It's going to be like a kind of the opposite of the announcement sounds like in medieval movies where it's like doo, 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 doo. Wait, KJ's saying Sean has to go.
Oh, I do have to go.
I can't wait till we do Choose Your Own Adventure GMS hosts. Who do you want to stay? Who do you want to leave? I mean, I'm never gone. So.
Does KJ have an appointment that Sean doesn't know about?
All right. We got to take a break. We'll come back with more. Everyone say goodbye to Mike. Mike's got to go. Goodbye. Goodbye, Mike. Goodbye, Mike. Bye. 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 Kimberly Palmer will be here, though, next hour, 7:25 Pacific time. We'll talk about financial literacy and video games. It's next on Gaming Morning Show.
Did I lose this chance for one last dance with my shaking hands? I can barely stand. Did I do too much? Did I push you away? I was in a rush, I'm sorry. And I know that you'll forget. I wake up in the night in a cold sweat to face it. Is it over for us now before it began? I know it's crazy, but in my mind I had plans. I had plans. Did I lose this chance for one last dance with my shaking hands? I can barely ask. We got runaway plans. Baby, where do you wanna go? I'm scared to, you know, but I'll never let go. Will I find you somehow? I hope you're okay. All those memories in your driveway. Can we turn back time before it flies away? Can I hold on to something? Never thought you would come back. Can't believe you'd remember those times. We laughed and cried. Watched the sunset fall through the sky. We were younger, never thought we'd say goodbye. Now we say goodbye. Did I lose this chance for one last dance with my shaking hands? I can barely ask. We got runaway plans. Baby, where do you wanna go? I'm scared to, you know, but I'll
Coming up on Gaming Morning Show, today's interview, and sports. Find GMS on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and GamingMorningshow.tv. Time for hour number 2, right now.
Morning, gamers. It is Wednesday, September 22nd, 2021. Thanks for being with us wherever you may be. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and at GamingMorningshow.tv. Kimberly Palmer is 20 minutes away. We'll talk financial literacy and video games with the financial expert from NerdWallet. Okay, so Theo just hopped into the green room. And I was going to say, I hadn't heard from Theo about not being able to make it. But I think maybe for the first time since Theo's been joining us, teased that Theo would be with us in the final 2 hours during the opening hour. I usually don't do that. Like, I might say at the end of the hour, I might say, hey, Theo will be here. Yeah, right? Theo will be here on the other side or something like that. But I usually never, ever bring it up like 20 after the hour. And then I did, and I was like, oh, well, Theo's not there. Huh. So, whoops.
Way to go.
All right, got a hot swap. Did you get more coffee while you were gone, by the way?
No, but Hot Swap was my nickname in high school.
It's actually good that I took a while to get back because I didn't make coffee for my wife. And so that's kind of why I was late getting back. So that's my fault. That's on me, chat. Nothing to see here. Okay, don't worry about it. Down says, monkeys in Kansas eat oranges. Scientists have awarded winning Nature Researcher Yearly Award. Now go make sausages. What? What did I just read, Downs? I'm going to read that one more time. Monkeys in Kansas eat oranges. Scientists have awarded winning Nature Researcher Yearly Award. Now go make sausages. Oh, you were trying to tie in go make sausages GMS. Yeah. Oh, Theo.
That makes sense.
Theo, quit playing the show. You get your butt in here. I'm vamping right now.
Hi.
What is happening today?
I don't know. I couldn't tell if you were like still on. What are you doing?
Well,
who are you talking to?
We were waiting for you.
Oh.
I said in the first hour, I was like, oh, Miss Theo will join us, which I usually don't always say that early. And then I'm sitting here like, where is Theo? I'm like, I jinxed it. Now you're here. So that's good.
Hello. Sorry, I was just chilling.
And then all of a sudden I heard ours being played. What is happening? It's a Wednesday show. But also the first letters spell Mike, O, Sean, and Ryan.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
You're smart. We have a friend, Theo, Ben Hooper, who was on the show yesterday. Ben Hooper writes all of our stories. For example, the headline that's in here today: escaped cat found after 3 weeks wandering around JFK Airport. Right? Ben Hooper writes that story. Well, Ben was on the show yesterday, and now Ben's our best friend. So we're going to try to ask Ben to incorporate GMS words, an anti-acronym, if you will, into all the stories. So,
Okay.
if you were a writer about writing on news, you'd do that for us, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
Whatever you ask, I will do.
Okay. Well, we need some breakfast, and you're good at cooking. So, if you want to grab chat and all of us breakfast, that'd be cool.
Honestly, if I had $1 million, I would do that. And everyone's contact info.
If I had $1 million, I'd be rich.
Yes.
All right, Kimberly Palmer will join us in about 15 minutes from now about financial literacy. Sean's still wearing the same clothes he went to bed in last night, so that's
true.
good. Are you tired?
I'm always tired.
Oh man.
Theo, are you tired?
I'm
tired.
I feel like I don't have a right to say that because I'm not a parent. There's that's a whole another level of tiredness.
Being a parent's easy. Doesn't run your energy down whatsoever. Yeah. Easiest thing I've ever done. So. Yeah. Okay, so today hashtag first day of fall is trending on Twitter. So we're asking chat, what is your favorite season? Now, I said fall because I'm right. Sean was like a naysayer. It's like fall's. What were you saying exactly? Maybe for those who weren't with us in the first hour.
Yeah, fall's the worst with all of its great sports and yummy flavors and nice cool weather and vests. Ugh, gross.
Such a naysayer.
Count me out.
Yep. Theo, what's the best season?
I love them all, but I love summer though. and it's also my birthday, season. So it's like, and you're out there. And I live in LA, so it's like, actually, I feel like most of the year is, summertime. But
That's true. Yeah, you don't really have too many snow days.
no, oh yeah, I guess no.
No. Well, not
Go
yet.
up a couple hours. Yeah.
I mean,
yeah,
give
exactly.
climate change some time to work, and we'll figure it out. Wow, Downs coming out with that's because Miss Theo is better than Ben Hooper.
Good morning, Downs. Thanks.
Get wrecked, Ben Hooper. All right, well, we were talking about e-bikes. Have you ever been on an electric bike, Theo?
No, and like electric moving things like scare me a little bit because I fall off of regular bikes, and I just seem to fall off of things. So, yeah, I'm worried. Like the bird scooters. Do you guys have that around?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've never ridden them. I'm bad at scooters.
Yeah, and some people are ripping down the streets in LA. They're like, "Whoa!" I'm like, "Oh my god."
I've seen that in Portland, but not one. No helmets.
Yeah,
It's terrifying.
it is kind of scary.
So
In LA, there's a lot of potholes.
I want to get an e-bike because there's a lot of hills where I would be riding this thing at, and there's no way I'd want to ride my bike all the time with that many hills. I mean, even where Sean and I live, there's a lot of hills. So
Indeed.
an e-bike would be cool because apparently, like, again, the e-bikes that I've ridden, tested out, you have to pedal them the whole time. Like, they're not like a throttle.
Oh.
And then like you know how the scooter, like you pull the throttle and you're like,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Even though they're electric, so they actually sound like this.
Like a Prius, yeah.
Yes, exactly. But this specialized turbo e-bike from The Verge is Andrew Hawkins is apparently going to have 2 new models: the Turbo Vado and the
A lot of
Turbo
V's in there.
Como. Not Andrew Cuomo, but Turbo Como. And then there's the Turbo Taro as well. They got upgraded technology and some different things, but Specialized is making the e-bikes a little bit smarter. They're going to have some software that includes over-the-air updates, so that's exciting. Okay, they have customers who can enjoy these features while also getting other updates. Quote, as we learn and continue to develop from a software standpoint, the bike gets better over time, Ian Kenny, product manager of Specialized Turbo's lineup, said to The Verge. That's a pretty transformational shift in the bike industry that matches a lot of what customers expect from an electric vehicle and advanced technology that they're using and having. Listen, I mean, I think that makes sense. If you're making an e-bike, right, it makes sense that you're going to have it be software nimble, right?
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens.
What about the Turbo Swim model?
Yeah, Turbo, are you going to be working on your e-bike? Just asking.
I love we're all like, pause. We're not going to move on until you actually say something.
It's good. We need to wait for Turbo. Turbo got here late in the first hour, so it wouldn't feel right if we weren't asking Turbo these kind of questions. So, all right, there's the story if you want to read it. Listen, I really want to get an e-bike. I think it would be fun. So
I think it'd be fun.
I might go. Here's the days of the day if you missed these in the first hour. It is a Businesswoman's Day. Businesswoman's Day. World Car Free Day, which is a good day to have an e-bike story. White Chocolate Day. Ugh. Doodle Day. Hobbit Day. Ice Cream Cone Day, just the ice cream cone. National Online Recovery Day. Dear Diary Day. Oh, we forgot to have Mike do the journal entry live on the show.
Oh, man.
Elephant Appreciation Day. National Girls Night. National Legwear Day. And the Autumnal Equinox. Anyone want an ice cream cone?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
If it's pumpkin flavored.
I haven't had pumpkin ice cream in a while.
Well, lucky for you, today's the official day of pumpkin everything.
Well, and like I said, I mean, I already ended summer a couple of weeks ago with my first pumpkin spice latte, but today, based on the calendar and, you know, the sun and the moon and the stars, it's fall. KJ, where's that pumpkin spice latte? KJ was going to bring me one.
Okay, are you a Starbucks person?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, a million times yes. I mean, listen, I'm not picky. I'll have pumpkin spice wherever. Like, it doesn't have to just be at a Starbucks, but... Oh, I misunderstood, KJ. I didn't realize I was supposed to come over to get it. I thought you were going to bring it to me.
Come on over. Come on over,
KJ.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
You know, you always look at me with, like, admiration when I tell you that one of my first CDs was Aaliyah, right?
Yeah.
But you remember that Monica Brandy song, That Boy Is Mine?
Do I remember that song?
Okay. So that song was stuck in my head on Sunday when I participated in Kiki Lowe's Love Royale, which was a mock dating show where I tried to win the heart of one JF Downs. And I'm sitting there thinking about, well, how am I going to open up my introduction? And I was like, I can't help but think the 1998 song, Monica and Brandy, That Boy Is Mine. And that is what I intend to do today, is make Downs mine.
So did it work?
Kind of. I married a sheep.
Okay, so the closest thing you can get to Downs.
Downs? Ooh. Are you soft and woolly like my sheep needle?
Something to cuddle with?
Yeah.
So,
Anyway.
okay, are you okay, be real. Which part do you take? Do you take Brandy or Monica's part?
Ooh, that's a good question.
You know, because you always lean toward one.
Yeah. I think I'd probably go with Monica's part.
Yeah. Same. Yeah.
Yeah.
No offense, Brandy, but something about Monica.
Get wrecked, Brandy. Well, and then we were watching the new Cinderella with Camila Cabello in
Okay,
it,
how
and
was
Billy
it?
Porter. It was really good. I really liked it.
Okay.
They didn't have like a firm like villain to the whole thing. So like the stepmom was not as god awful as stepmom is in like every other version of Cinderella. But it coincided with my daughter was watching this like Disney Princess remix thing on Disney Plus where they were just doing remixes of songs. Like they made a hard rock version of one song and those kind of things. But they brought Brandy back to sing a song. And she kind of had that Cinderella-esque look from when she was in the Rodgers and Hammerstein.
Yeah, she was Cinderella.
Yeah.
Right.
You're orange, Ryan.
Thank you. Yeah, that was a great goal, though. Did you see it?
Yeah, you blocked my goal on the other side and then went and scored.
But look how good it was. Like, yeah, get wrecked. So.
Oh my god. Today's theme.
I was
wrecked.
talking about Brandy and Monica, okay? All right? I had stuff to do. But it makes perfect sense why. I went down to one end, and I was like, why is that person just sitting in our goal? That's weird. Oh, because, yeah. I'm orange. Figured it out.
Honestly, most of the time I forget that like we're all playing a game.
Honestly, though, this makes me happy because I've always wondered. I was like, okay, wonder what it's like to be, Theo just sitting there while we're all playing, right? And if you forget that we're actually playing a game, I think that means we're doing our job. So.
Yep.
Oh no, for real, I forget all the time.
That's good.
And I'm like, oh yeah, the game, balls in the game. Let's go.
Balls and games. Good moron to you, Kopi. It's good to see you.
Top of the moron.
Good morning. It's been a while, for me at least. For me.
Yeah. Kopia, how's things? What's the best season, Kopia? It's got to be fall, but like, why would you argue with me?
Now, if you live in a place where it actually turns fall and like the leaves turn colors and stuff, that's really nice.
And you know what I find interesting about that is my least favorite part of fall is like I don't get all, oh, look at the trees, they're so pretty. Like I don't get into foliage that much. I just like that it's not stupid hot anymore. That's all I like. That wasn't me, Sean. I didn't score that one. Copia says, "Hey friends, it has been ages. Theo, hope you're okay. Are you okay, Theo?"
I am pretty okay.
Oh, look at that! Nice work.
Thank you, thank you. Oh, the best season is autumn.
Okay, what the hell is the difference? Is it because in the UK you don't say fall? Because Downs has been on us all morning for that too.
But some people even say autumn, fall. Don't they? Did I make that up? Do people say both?
I mean,
I
I
don't
do.
think so.
Yeah.
At
No,
the same time, though.
Oh no, yeah, I don't say autumn, fall. Yeah, that's right.
Oh. Wait, because didn't you say autumn, fall, equinox?
Oh no, just It's because I can't say autumnal or however you're supposed to say that. So I said autumn, all equinox.
Oh.
Did you
That's
say
what I thought it was a joke and you just took out the F. Fall.
Didn't you say autumn, fall, equinox? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Oh, good morons. You, Kate Zaid. Kate Zaid's late. That's true. We are expecting you to be first today. That went to KJ. KJ was first this morning. Huh.
Ooh, have y'all seen Stardew Valley in the autumn? What's that?
Stardew Valley is a very popular video game. And it's quite delightful.
Delightful.
Delightful. It's calming. It's pleasant. Except for when Austin yells at you for
Austin
not,
yells at everybody.
for not watering your plants. Let's give a shout out to Austin, shall we?
Austin!
I will tell you, Master Jordy's charity stream's coming up on the 24th, which is this Friday. So we played 5 Questions GMS with Jordy yesterday. And Austin was so happy to have a chance to be in on that interview because Austin's been gone since summer vacation was over. And so it was fun to see Austin so happy to get to be back in the fold. So we're excited for when Austin can join us again. But just don't yell at us whilst playing Stardew Valley.
I've thought of her this morning because I'm not wearing pants.
Well, it's funny because today is National Legwear Day. And we've been trying to figure out what encompasses legwear, right? Like if you're wearing underwear, I mean, those are on your legs to a degree, right? To a degree. Barely, but they could be.
I guess more. Yeah, it depends on what kind of underwear you're wearing, though.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So there's that. Or do you have to have pants? Like, do shorts count as leg wear? Or are we talking leg warmers? Like, these are the big mysteries we're trying to solve today.
I feel like it has to cover your whole leg. Whatever it is.
I agree. All right, we'll figure it out.
What if it covers all of one leg?
Leg day? No, that's just like working out. Leg day.
Well, in KJ, was it Mike who said long sleeve shorts
That was me.
or pants? That was you? Oh my gosh, that's good. Kimberly Palmer coming up. Gaming Morning Show. Gaming Morning Show continues. Thanks for being with us on this Wednesday, and we are excited to welcome in Kimberly Palmer, who is a financial expert with NerdWallet. We're going to talk about video games and financial literacy this morning. Good morning, Kimberly. How are you?
Good morning. Good. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. It's great to have a chance to talk about this because for me, I'm a parent of 2 children, and you referenced your son in this article. I found it through the Chicago Sun-Times. You reference your son Neil in this because there's this curiosity kind of sparked from a moment that you had with your son regarding video games and financial literacy. Describe that to us. What was that moment?
Yes, I'm sure it's something a lot of parents experience, but basically my son who loves video games, he's 8, he's always asking me for currency in the game. So for example, for Roblox, he asked for Robux, and I don't always know what to say because obviously I'm not going to just give him money every time he asks, but at the same time, it is really fun for him. I think it's a way for him to learn more about money, and it's also social. I mean, he's doing it with his friends, engaging online. And so I had to come up with a system to figure out how to respond and how to make sure he was really valuing that money when I gave it to him.
Nice. And you talk about scarcity in the piece that you wrote. What are some of the what did some of the people you spoke with share about scarcity, and how can it have an impact on financial learning for our young people?
Well, what was so interesting to me is when I talked to other financial experts about what should I say to my son? How should I respond to make sure he's learning financial lessons when I give him, if I do give him money? They always said he has to feel a sense of scarcity. So don't just say, yes, here's some Robux for you to spend. Instead, make him earn it and make him feel like he's actually putting in some effort and have that sense of scarcity that we all have that's real with money, because we do have to earn it in the real world. So now I still say no most of the time when he asks, of course, because he asks every day, but occasionally, maybe once every 2 weeks or so, I'll say, okay, you can earn some money to spend in the game by doing certain things. So it might be extra chores, or maybe some, extra worksheets. He has to work on his handwriting. And so I just make him do some extra things. And then he kind of internalizes the sense that, okay, he has to work for money. And I think that's a lesson he can take into the real world.
So I'm wondering, how does the specific discussion around video games and financial literacy kind of relate to other money lessons that young people should have? Some things that maybe you often share when you're talking about financial literacy, or maybe that you've heard be shared.
Well, I think one of the most important ones is just how to keep money safe. And this is something we want to teach our kids. And it turns out games like Minecraft can actually help us have these conversations, because when you are playing some of these games, you do earn things. I mean, as you all know, that you want to keep safe. So for my son, it might be something like diamonds in the game, and he wants to make sure he keeps those safe. So it gives me a way to say, hey, this is kind of like a bank. Like when we have something valuable, we want to keep it safe. Maybe for you, you're putting it in a chest, you're making sure your friends aren't taking it. And then in the real world, that's what a bank does. And so it's just kind of a way to have a common ground to talk about money, because if I just, came at him with some lessons about banks, he would just shut off and not really want to talk about it. But through things like Minecraft or other games, I can have that conversation in a way that he wants to have with me.
You can find this article, we've linked it a couple times in the chat, to the Chicago Sun-Times. Do you play video games yourself?
Only with my son. So to me, it's like a foreign world, and it's like the one way, or one of the ways we can connect, because he just loves it so much. So he has taught me a little bit. I wouldn't say I feel like a natural, but he's definitely helped me learn. And it's something he likes teaching me, and I love that he loves that. So.
Yeah, I mean, I've learned a lot of the good that video games can do, especially in the pandemic when I kind of returned back to video games and connected with people. But now with my kids too, and Sean's good at this too as a father, like we've had a lot of good opportunities to connect with our kids through games, and it was neat to read this article, how to tie financial literacy to it as well. Kimberly Palmer, if people want to catch up with you, what are some of the best ways to follow you?
Thank you. I think the best way is on Twitter. It's just my name, Kimberly Palmer. I'm also on Instagram. And then, of course, my NerdWallet articles are at NerdWallet under my name, Kimberly Palmer. So thank you so much.
Absolutely, Kimberly. Thank you for joining us on Gaming Morning Show. We really appreciate the time.
I appreciate it.
That was a lot of fun. Yeah, a lot of fun to talk to Kimberly about this topic, because I mean, financial literacy, honestly, y'all, like that was not something that was kind of hit over the head with me as a kid. And so to hear how she's taking something like video games, right, which, you know, back in my day was a waste of time, right? It was all that was ever told to me as a kid. Oh, you're wasting your time with video games. And to find out how you're starting to see a correlation between different life lessons, right? Including financial literacy. Minecraft was referenced. I know you play a lot of that, Sean, just talking about this idea of like being able to save and put some things away and keep them away from people who would, you know, take them in the game. But that's a financial literacy lesson. In a way.
Yeah, absolutely. And the, you know, some of the trading aspects in games like that too, where you're like, all right, I'm going to work really hard to get this one resource because I want to trade it for this other resource. And that concept of, you know, kind of working to earn a wage and then using that wage to do something that you couldn't do otherwise.
The beginnings of capitalism.
Well, and like the investing side of it was in there too. You know, I was even thinking about asking Kimberly about Roller Coaster Tycoon, because that was referenced in the Chicago Sun-Times article too, which again, we'll link in the chat here in a second. But they're talked about investing also, right? Having returns on things that you do either earlier in a game or later in a game. Anyway, I just found it very interesting, this article, and it kind of caught my eye because I want, through some lessons I've learned about video games, I want to kind of spread that information that there are good things that come out of screen time, right? There are good things that you can get, especially like, you know, KJ just said too, you know, I didn't really get a financial education either, especially if maybe that's absent from other parts of your life, whether it's school or your parents, right? Whoever's raising you. So that was interesting.
Well, and like so many other things, that there's a good way and a bad way to consume video games for our children, and using it as a tool is more work on the parents' side. You know, just putting them in front of a game to play for hours at a time, it may not necessarily be useful. But if you put some work into making that an educational experience for them, it can be. But as it is with so many things in parenting, it's not automatic. It's always difficult, and it's always a little bit of legwork to do so. So I think using it as a tool rather than a babysitter, and you can get a lot out of that video game experience.
It's 7:34 on the West Coast, 10:34 for those on the East, 3:34 for those watching in the UK.
Top of the morning.
It's good to see you, Nintendo nerds. We just had an interview with Kimberly Palmer, a financial expert with NerdWallet. If you missed any of that, you can find it on our YouTube. Tomorrow, we will talk to a new face from BWT, but why though? We're going to talk to Ricardo. It's about the International Film Festival out of Toronto, I believe. And if you missed any of But Why Those podcasts, you can find them at butwhythopodcast.com. Let me link the Sun-Times article. Give me the best fall flavors, because Sean, you referenced this, right? I can't stand those fall flavors, but like, what is the best fall? Like, how did I convey that you were being sarcastic in that response? But pumpkin's got to be one, right? Pumpkin's so good.
Yeah, I mean, I like pumpkin a lot.
I feel like that is the representative of autumn, fall, whatever you want to call it. Pumpkin spice.
Well, pumpkin spice is like this made-up thing that Starbucks came out with, right?
Isn't it just pumpkin with like cinnamon spice?
I thought it was like nutmeg or something like that.
And nutmeg, cinnamon, nutmeg. Yeah, maybe a little cloves. Who knows? Of course, KJ makes mulled wine. I bet you make mulled wine, huh?
What's a mulled wine?
It's like, okay, correct me if I'm wrong, but I've only seen my sister do it, and you basically put spices into the wine and you like boil it together, and you infuse the wine with like cinnamon sticks and stuff like that. It's just the pie spices, not actual pumpkin. This is KJ.
Pumpkin spice.
Nintendo Nerds brings up a good point. Warm apple things are always delicious.
Yeah,
Pies. I love pies. Pie, yeah, with like a la mode with a little ice cream.
Well, and it's also, it being fall and cooler weather, it's time for Ryan's favorite time of year, and that's soup season.
Oh,
Oh, you love soup?
Soup's
Ryan loves soup. If you could, everyone send Ryan all your favorite soup
Oh.
recipes. Ryan,
Just-
man, just loves soup so much.
Is this kind of in line with you not liking sauces?
so much liquid. Yum.
So you, unless it's pumpkin spice. What are you drinking right now?
Well, I like drinks, but like, it's like, here, we're going to sit down for a lovely meal. Enjoy your bowl of liquid.
Okay. Do you like soups that are hearty though? That have like
No. I wish Hefty Wife was in the chat right now. That is one of my wife's favorite words is hearty. She's always like, I want, like, well, you know, couples have this discussion all the time, right? What do you want for dinner, right? And then it's just like this big game of chicken for
Totally.
people who don't really want to, you know,
yeah.
make a
yeah.
decision. And so it'll be like, what do you want for dinner? And I'll be like, I want pizza, because that's always my answer, because I always want pizza. And then my wife, like, what, probably, Sean, 19 times out of 20, looks at me and goes, pizza again, right? So I don't know why she's still asking me what I want for dinner. And I'll be like, well, what do you want? And she'll be like, I don't know. And then I'll start making suggestions, as one does. And then she'll be like, no, I don't want any of that stuff. I want something that's, she always does this signal. I don't know what this is. She's like, I want something that's hearty.
That makes sense though. That signal makes sense.
Something that's hearty.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what that means. And then it always usually
should-
relates to soup.
Right. Let's open a pizza. Let's open a pizza restaurant and call it Hearty Pizza.
And then you can get it every night.
Every time that she says, what do you want for dinner? Like, oh, we're going to give you something
Done.
hearty.
Hey Bob, send one over. I don't know why Bob works there.
Bob needs a job. I mean, Bob has been freeloading in my garage for a while.
Could someone crack the window, please?
So anyway,
Oh
everything's
my
fine.
god.
So long story short, hearty soups. The only kind of soup that I really like is stew, which isn't soup. I don't think.
No, you know, yeah, you could.
It's okay, Theo. You can just tell me.
No, yeah, yes. Wait, you know what? Okay, it's funny because Quiet I Am Gaming and KJ, they're talking about making a pizza soup. But I know that sounds weird, but I actually make an Italian soup that like me and my friends love, and they have said that it tastes like pizza in soup form. I'm gonna make it for you because it's more like a stew. It's a stew soup-ish. One day you're gonna try it. One day. Just try it. Just try. Opting in?
No, I have a
I
question.
think he has a question.
Okay, I wasn't sure. Yes.
Ryan from Gaming Morning Show. Could you just make me a pizza instead of wasting the time to make a soup, please?
I can make you both, actually. No, you have to try it. You just try at least one.
Slurp. I like my favorite idea that's come out of this is hearty pizza.
Yep.
Wait, no, you can't do it without the party pizza.
That'll be in the commercial.
Yes. Yeah.
Or our logo can just be two hands coming together.
It'll be great if you think about it. So I'll film my wife and I having that conversation, and I'll capture her going, I just want something hearty. And that's the commercial right there. It's like,
Yeah.
you want something hearty, come down to Hearty Pizza.
Perfect.
And then
We're
we'd
onto
have
something.
and then we'd have that famous jingle, right, Sean?
Hearty Pizza, where your pizza has the word hearty in front of it.
Yum.
That's the jingle.
I don't think we really have anything else to do at this point. Sign it up.
Just hire Bob.
Oh no. Turbo Swim, we're gonna get sued. Hardy's Pizza. No! It's completely different. But we're gonna have a secondary restaurant for Hardy Pizza. It's gonna be Carl Senior's Pizza.
With a K.
Yeah. Do. 7:40 West Coast time, 10:40 out on the East. Thank you for being here. Quiet I Am Gaming revealed themselves as the Patreon mystery Patreon kneecap subscriber. If you would like to become a Patreon subscriber, you can. All you have to do is go to patreon.com/gamingmorningshow. We do have a welcome tier that's in there. It starts at $1. We realize that signing up for a new platform is always a pain, but we would love to have you there if you are so inclined. Our subscriber tier costs less than a Twitch subscription, and then there's the kneecap tier where Mike does a little something extra for you. Coming up tomorrow, we'll unveil the kneecap tier induction into the Temple of the Six for KJ. And maybe even Quiet I Am Gaming. It depends on how quickly our turnaround process is for that. But thank you for all supporting Gaming Morning Show.
I'm going to bust some kneecaps.
Theo is a fantastic play individual, which is what Mike calls himself. You are a photographer, a Reiki master, a musician, host of Finding Your Voice. Anything that's going on in your world that we need to know about? Nice. Solid promo.
Just that pizza soup.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. Just the pizza soup. That's what I'm here for today.
I like how you have the sun
That's it.
blasting you today too.
Okay, I know because it's changing. I don't know. Fall. It's changing the light.
Have you ever considered out? Oh gosh, what are those things called? Curtains.
Well, normally when I do the show, it doesn't actually come and hit me this hard.
Yeah.
So the sun is just in a different direction now. I'm gonna have to rework this situation. Like this is like blaring in the
Well,
sunlight.
but it's really steamy too. What the hell are you drinking? Like it's got to be liquid lava hot.
It's a throat coat tea.
Oh yeah. Is it hearty?
Checks out.
It's a pretty hearty tea.
Can't wait till my wife sees this clip. She's gonna kick me out. All right. Well, that was a fun interview. Kimberly said that she had a great time. Thank you, chat, for welcoming Kimberly Palmer. And we will have that on our YouTube page down the road. We will also post the YouTube videos with Ben Hooper, with Master Jordy, 5 questions. And we just got a confirmation, or at least initial confirmation, that we'll have a 5 questions GMS guest next week. One that we have rated often before. So we will have that for you next week as well. 7:43. Want to tell you about this story out of JFK. Has anyone ever flown out of JFK?
Yes.
Okay. I don't think I have. I don't think I've ever flown out of a New York airport. Wait, sorry. Quiet, are you suggesting we play a game called Hardy or Not Hardy? That would be kind of fun. We could do that with food.
I like that, actually. I like that.
Just a sec. Actually, Sean, could you take a note, please, since you always have your pen?
Yep.
So good. So good. KJ is here for this as well. So, K-Laugh, if you want to put that into the notes, we'll play Hardy, Not Hardy on a future idea of our future moment of gaming. Wait, did you already suggest that? Oh, stealing that idea for your show. Okay, yeah, absolutely. Us at GMS, we have authorized you. You have full authority to also do Hardy or Not Hardy on your show.
Wait, I'm sorry. Turbo Swim, what is this emoji that you put in here?
It's clearly a galaxy butt.
Okay. I wasn't sure. I've never seen it before. I was like...
Yeah. That definitely
it
looks
all-
like a galaxy butt. Oh, it's a holy butt because it's got a halo on it. Look at that.
Oh, what?
All right. I think, again, this goes back to, we've talked to Theo a lot about, Theo just needs to hang out on Twitch a lot more.
Yeah,
Chat,
I do.
I know about bajillion of you have butt emojis. Go for it. Just start throwing them out.
Okay, why? Why are there so many butt emojis?
Everyone loves butts.
What? And they
Everybody.
cannot lie? Oh, a cute little peach one. Is that a peach one?
It looks like a heart.
Oh, what is that?
It's a twerking peach.
Oh, it is a twerking.
Oh, wait, it has a face. It's a side face.
I think that's the only butt
I'm
I
looking
have.
too.
Oh
It's
my
harder on
God,
my phone because
love
I
it.
can't search butt.
I love it.
This is the second time I've thought of the movie Speed today because now all I can think of is hold on to your butts.
Classic movie.
Are we gonna watch Speed later?
It's not a classic movie. It is the perfect movie.
Oh.
Yes. Speed has everything you should ever want from a movie. It has action. It has thrills. It has a love story. It has the best friend dying. It has suspense. It has humor.
Yes, Keanu.
Yeah.
It has everything. Speed is the perfect movie.
Speed is the perfect speed.
Yes. It's not fast. It's not slow. It's moderate.
It's
Great. Just right. Goldilocks of movies. Anyway, if you've ever been to JFK, you may be familiar with the layout of this airport, and that's where a cat got loose. It apparently escaped from the carrier. Now, this is not necessarily an isolated incident, because just recently at a Miami college football game, a cat fell from the second story of Hard Rock Cafe Stadium, and fans caught the cat with a flag. They used a flag to kind of use it like the firemen back in the cartoon days. So that happened, but this is a cat that got out of the carrier. John DeBacker. Man, there have been some great names in these stories today. How did you find a cat in a scanning machine?
Found a cat at an airport.
What?
Take that.
Amazing.
Gosh,
I came prepared.
You're always ready. Anyway, Vice President of nonprofit animal rescue group Long Island Cat Kitten Solution.
Wait, what?
I said, well, this is a favorite band of mine, Long Island Cat Kitten Solution. That's the name of this nonprofit. Next time you need a cat, here at Hardy Pizza, we've partnered with Long Island Cat Kitten Solution. Anyway, Salvatore Fazio, a man who lives part-time in Mastic Beach, arrived in Italy to find his cat, Ittori, had escaped from the carrier before being loaded onto a plane. Apparently, said, quote, it was difficult to get permission for Ittori on the runway area, to search for Ittori. They were able to search for the cat on the runway. It was quite difficult to get clearance. My friend Teddy, Hen, and I were hanging flyers in the terminal when a Port Authority worker noticed a collar found near the runway's edge by water, and it matched the flyer's description. Fazio appealed to the Port Authority, and they were given supervised access to the tarmac to find the cat. They had set up an overnight camera, managed to capture a glimpse of the cat on the first night, and they were able to set up a trap that caught Ittori at 1 a.m. Quote, the owner was very happy.
Wow. Sounds like they had like all hands on deck to find this cat.
Excuse me, did you lose
Turns
your
out-
luggage? Yeah, I did. I lost my luggage.
He was just right here the whole time. Just right by the X-ray
scanner.
machines.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry that you lost your luggage. We're not going to help you with that. Oh, okay. However, I did lose my cat too. Oh, well, by all means, shut down the airport.
Get the cameras.
Holy cow!
Dun, dun.
This is quite the search for Ittori.
I'm glad they found it.
Holy cat.
Long Island Kitten Cat Solution.
That sounds like a band, honestly.
That's what I'm saying. Yes.
Welcome to the stage, Long Island Kitten. What is it? You do it with your voice.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Long Island Kitten Cat Solution.
Wow! Meow, 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 meow. Yeah.
Is Groggy still here? Groggy, are you still watching on YouTube? Because that's the name of the band that sings, do you remember the 22nd day of September? It's Long Island Kitten Cat Solution. All right, 7:50, time for sports. Theo, it's everyone's favorite game. It's time for Did the Mets Win?
No.
Okay, Theo locks in her answer. Make sure you lock it in, please.
Locked.
It's a really good lock sound effect.
Oh,
it really
thank you.
Can we clipping that just to capture that sound?
I've locked many fake doors in my lifetime.
Good. Why can't I get in here? Oh, Theo locked the door. Oh,
I got you.
oh, thank you. I appreciate
You're
that.
good
Hi.
now. Yeah.
Sean, agree or disagree?
I'm gonna agree.
All right. So you both pick that the Mets lost. Are you sure? Because they were playing the Boston Red Sox, who, keep in mind, the Red Sox are about 22 games over 500. Are you sure that a team that is only a mere 22 games above 500 beat the mighty, mighty Mets?
Yep.
You sure you're going to lock this in, Theo? Just
I honestly don't even understand anything you're saying. So.
absolutely. So, yeah, of course the Mets lost. They lost 6-3. So
Of course.
it is time for a record watch in Major League Baseball. Yesterday, Kansas City lost to Cleveland, so the Royals maintained their 69-83 record.
Keep it going.
Nice.
Meanwhile, elsewhere in Major League Baseball, the St. Louis Cardinals won 2-1, and as a result, remain 81-69.
Nice.
Nice. Good work.
Oh, and the Mariners, they're on a hot streak because we haven't played the 69 game in a while, and they're still 82-69 after a 5-2 win at Oakland yesterday.
Nice.
Some good stuff.
A lot of 69s out there. Anyone want to talk about real sports, or is that pretty okay?
I
Wait,
feel like that's pretty
so
okay.
I have the same question as KJ does. What does 22/50 mean?
22 over 500.
Oh, 500, yeah. What does that mean?
Oh, for that, we turn to our 500 expert. Here's Sean.
Oh my god, how do you come up with this stuff so fast?
Let's carry the 5. 69.
I actually have the same question. You've had that for how long?
How long have you been waiting to use that? It was so quick, too. So quick.
I have a button that just I push it and whatever I need to happen happens. It's
Oh, it
like
just
Mary
comes- it
Poppins bag.
Oh my god, that's amazing. That's amazing.
That was really good. This show could end right now, and it will have been a success. According to Turbo, funny thing is the Mets loss really hurts the Yankees. Oh, that's true. Yeah, because the Red Sox and Yankees, they're in the same division. Anyway, to actually answer your question, Theo, is if a team, say, has the same amount of wins as they do losses, their winning percentage is 500 or 50%. So the Red Sox have 22 more wins than they do losses, and that means they're 22 games over 500.
Why 500 instead of 50 if it's half?
In newspaper box scores, 100 is represented as 1.000. So,
Oh, I see,
So
I
it's
see,
a
I
decimal point. 500 is 0.500. 50%.
Got it. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Anyone else have any sports questions for the sports mailbag segment
Seriously.
that we just started?
Seriously.
Or we could go into full-blown sports talk mode and be like, hey, Sean, last night, okay, the Twins beat the Chicago Cubs 9-5. Minnesota, are they hardy or not hardy?
Hardy for sure.
Yeah.
Load that
Midwest.
checkpoint.
Yeah.
Icing in hockey is the easiest thing to explain. The easiest thing. If the pass
Don't
goes,
hit it over the 2 lines.
yeah, if it goes over 2 lines, then it's icing. That's all.
Done.
What else do you need?
Unless there's a power play, then you do whatever you want. Those lines don't matter anymore.
I don't know how this happens. Oh no, because Aaron Rodgers plays for the Packers. Ron. This is what happened.
funny.
Is you reminded me of the sports story that Chris and me shared with us in our behind the scenes Discord. So the other day, Monday Night Football. Dun 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 dun. Aaron Jones is the running back for the Green Bay Packers. Ron Jones, and he was playing his first home game since his father died, and so he had this necklace that he made specifically to carry his father's ashes. And it kind of had like a little football medallion, apparently. And sometime during his 3 touchdowns that he scored, rushing, or his 1 receiving touchdown, he lost it somewhere during the course of the game. So he lost his father's ashes. He said in the post-game interview, quote, "If there was any place to lose it, that's where my dad would have wanted me to lose it, in the end zone." Because he scored.
Oh.
So he said, so I know he's smiling. It turns out that the trainer scoured the field early morning next day and was able to find the necklace.
Wow.
That's awesome.
He had died at age 56 from COVID-19 complications, according to, according to Ben Hooper of UPI with sports.
Hoops.
That's so young.
If he did only sports media, he could be Ben Hooper, the Hoops.
The hoops.
The Hoops, huh?
Yeah.
Coming up after the break, the Hoops will join us to play Hardy or Not Hardy.
It's just like our version of a stock up, stock down segment.
Yep, exactly.
I love it.
Hardy or Not Hardy. Thank you to whomever suggested that in Turbo. Yes, the lease is still okay. You can have it.
Good moron.
Chris M.E. is here. Good moron for you. Says way too late in the season for interleague play. Oh, got a baseball traditionalist in the chat. Let's see if I can trigger Chris. Ready? The National League needs the DH.
Waiting.
I'm not moving from this pose.
Waiting.
See? The lol symbol means that Chris M.E. is so triggered by what I just said. He's so angry he can't even formulate words. He has to just say lol and laugh it off. It was a pleasure. It was a pleasure. All right. We'll come back next hour. We'll play community games, and we'll also have an opportunity for you to hang out with us more than this last disjointed half hour of Gaming Morning Show. But we made it work, and that's what matters. Sean has to go, though, so everyone please say goodbye to Sean.
See you later, Sean.
Goodbye, Sean.
Goodbye,
We'll miss you.
goodbye,
Goodbye.
goodbye.
Goodbye, Sean. We'll miss you. Goodbye. Don't hit the button yet. Goodbye, Sean. We'll miss you. We'll miss you. Goodbye, Sean. I might have actually made that. Anyway, we'll come back next hour. That's Miss Theo. I am Hefty Goof. Thank you for being here. Big thanks to Kimberly Palmer for joining us earlier. We'll come back with more. It's meditation break time with the one, the only Miss Theo. We do that now on Gaming Morning Show, Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and at gamingmorningshow.tv.
Yay! Meditation time. Woo! You guys, let's just stretch it out real quick. Oh. I don't know what time it is where you are, but it's always nice to just stretch and yawn it out a little bit. Oh, perfect. All right, everybody. There's a lot of sun in my face, so let's take advantage of this beautiful sun energy. All right, go ahead and close your eyes wherever you may be. Find a comfortable seat or lay down for this next 5 to 8 minutes. Just a little juicy time just for yourself to help you set your intention for the day, clear out your energy so that you can take on the day and accomplish any goals that you have set for yourself. All right, let's start off with a few deep breaths in and out. We're going to do 3 of these. A big inhale, filling up your lungs and your stomach area and your body. And exhaling it out your mouth. Let it out, let it out. Inhaling again. And exhaling, releasing anything that you were thinking before this, anything that you're thinking you have to do after this. One last one, the biggest inhale you've taken all day. Filling up your whole body to the max. And exhaling out your mouth audibly. Shake it off, shake it off. Shaking off your hands, your feet, your legs, shaking it all. Feels good. Go ahead and put your hands on top of your lap or your legs with your palms facing up to receive this beautiful energy. And as our eyes are closed, we travel to this beautiful forest full of green sequoias everywhere surrounding you. And just notice the feeling of the ground beneath you. As a foundation into your life, keeping you solid and safe. Also notice if you can smell the trees of nature, any pine, any bark, wood, plants, breathing that beautiful nature and life into your body. Notice any sounds that may be in the background, birds, maybe the sound of the wind singing through the trees. As you feel a little bit of that wind flowing across your body, feeling alive, reinvigorated in nature. And as we look forward, we see something glowing in the distance. So we take our time to walk over there, just enjoying all the trees and the quiet and the simplicity of this moment. And as we come closer to the light, we notice a glowing cave. And as we enter in, this beautiful cave just full of crystal clear quartz, diamonds, and crystals, shining, vibrating this positive universal love light. And as we're in there, we can feel the vibes flowing into our body. And here we are going to allow the energy of this crystal quartz, which is here to cleanse your energy of anything that no longer serves you, to amplify any dreams or manifestations you want to come true. It also helps to protect your energy as well. So as you're standing in this cave, just in awe of all these beautiful crystals, just imagine your body and your energy field absorbing the energy and this light that's flowing to you from all of these crystals. And whatever intention you want to set for the day, go ahead and set that right now. Whether it's just for today, I won't be angry, or just for today, I will let go of the things that upset me, or just for today, I will take care of myself more. Just for today, I'll go on a little walk, or just for today, I'll put in a little bit more work into that project, or just for today, I'm going to give to someone. Whatever your intention is for today, it is yours. And you are fully capable of living out that intention. Taking the last 30 seconds to just breathe in this crystal vibrations in this cave. The crystal surrounding you all around. And its energy coming at you in all different areas. Amplifying this intention. Holding it true in your mind and your heart. And with peace and gratitude, put our hands together in thanks in this cave, thanking this special space, holding on to this vibration. Just imagine our bodies are buzzing. Some of you might feel like your body's buzzing already. If it is, just flow with it. That means the energy is flowing through your body. And if some of you don't feel it, that's okay. If you want to bring some more into it, just take some big deep breaths in and out. And as you inhale, imagining that energy infusing itself into your body. And also sending energy to any areas that need extra love and healing at the moment. And as we finish giving our thanks in this cave, gonna bow down to the power of these crystals, the power of you and your higher self, as we make our way back out of the cave and back into the lush green forest. And as you walk back, taking your time to just enjoy the view and the sun hitting your face through the trees, enjoying the sky filled with the tops of these trees, the beautiful blue sky full of clouds, giving thanks and gratitude for this moment, for your life,
1 minute.
for all the things that you have in your life right now. Give thanks to that, and give thanks to the people and energies that support you and love you unconditionally. But most importantly, let's put our hands together in gratitude again and give thanks to yourself. Now go on and vibe out and have a beautiful day.
Nice work. It's a meditation break with the one, the only Miss Theo. It is now, on this Wednesday, September 22nd, 2021. It is now 8:08. So appreciate everyone being here. Big thanks to Kimberly Palmer, who joined us earlier from NerdWallet. Tomorrow, Ricardo from But Why Though will be here. Kate Zaid, twitter.com/ oh gosh, is it Kate/Zaid? Just a sec. Don't pretend I didn't say anything. Kate_Zaid just tweeted out, Stardew in the autumn proves that autumn is the best season of the year. Listen, it didn't take Stardew to tell me that, but you're right. It's the best. It's our topic of the day on Gaming Morning Show. First day of fall is trending, so we're asking you, what is your favorite season? And if I wanted to be super snarky, why isn't it fall? 'Cause it should be. Fall's amazing. Coffee, pumpkin. Anyone want to make some pumpkin brownies? Pumpkin bread? That'd be good. I'd eat them. Pumpkin pie. It's delicious. Theo will be back here shortly. I am Hefty Goof. Thank you for being here with us. You make pumpkin cake? I do like a good pumpkin cake. My wife makes a chocolate chip pumpkin bread. It's magnificent. It's magnificent. It is great to see everyone this morning.
Welcome in, Final Hour crew.
We have the fall topic. We're going to tell you about a monkey in an Indiana hotel parking lot. On this Business Women's Day, World Car Free Day, White Chocolate Day, Doodle Day, Hobbit Day, Ice Cream Cone Day, National Online Recovery Day, Dear Diary Day, Elephant Appreciation Day, National Girls Night, National Legwear Day, and Autumnal Equinox. Autumnal Equinox. Autumnal. It makes sense. A rum tum tum. See, like, even when you start to get into the warmer drinks, like you have hot apple ciders are always good. Okay. You also have things like hot buttered rum. That's good. And those all kind of show up on the heels of fall. That's Miss Theo. She's back.
Hello. Are we talking about hot drinks?
Yes. Well, I mean, I am. So.
Hot toddies was
Yes.
introduced to me in college.
They're delicious.
Yeah. Yeah. Wait, don't people also put like, do you know the speculoos thing? Does anybody know what speculoos is? It's like a spread. It's
speculoos.
because I heard people put that into a drink too.
It only came up with speculum, which I don't think you want in your drink, personally.
No.
Yeah,
after
Keyleth,
it's
hop in. I'll invite you. If anyone else wants to play Rocket League with us, just let me know. Yeah, listen, you can do like hot apple cider is good.
I like that.
Have you ever had a schnocklet? It was a pre-game tailgating drink. A lot for me.
Let me guess. Schnapps in it?
Yep. In what?
Chocolate? No, what is hot chocolate?
Yeah, and hot chocolate. Peppermint schnapps and hot chocolate. A schnocklet. Or a schnopplet, perhaps.
Schnopplet.
Oh, we did have this debate, Chris and me. And we were wondering if you would say summer is the best. And so you said, quote, I used to say summer was my favorite when I still got them off, plus baseball. So now that you have to work all the time in the summer, all the time, no longer
Boo,
the best.
adulting. Boo.
Boo. We need
Okay,
pickle here.
You know this reminds me of? Excuse me. My nephew, not by blood, but my best friend's nephew. He just started school, like kindergarten, and he's still trying to get used to the fact that this is forever, or until he's like 18 at least. His dad wakes him up and he's like, "What again?" It's like, yes, this is your reality now. But you get summers off.
True, for a while.
And yeah, until
Sure.
you're officially adulting.
Listen, yesterday we ended up turning it off this morning because as I woke up, my wife reminded me today is the one late start for our kids. They changed the schedule this year, so they start like in the 7 o'clock hour 4 days a week, but on Wednesdays they start later. And so we didn't do it today, but we're going to do it tomorrow now. But I set my daughter's alarm for the first time yesterday because I was like, you have to start learning how to wake up at a specific time.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So we had a
I know.
6:30 alarm for my kiddo.
Even as an adult, I don't like alarms. I don't like having to wake up at a certain time.
Listen, I'm fascinated, and I think Kiki's told me that Kiki's this way. I'm fascinated by people who have that ability to wake up just on, like, instinct, right? Just nature's alarm, just working. I'm not that person. I wish I was. I just can't make it. I would sleep in all the time. But alarms, like, I have no problem waking up after a couple of alarms.
Yeah. So it's hard for you to get up in the morning, but once you're up, because you got to get up so early anyways. Have you gotten used to it?
It's not hard for me to get up in the morning. It's just that I don't pop up instantly on an alarm. Does that make sense? Like I've tried if I set it across the room, I would, but the problem is that's going to annoy my wife and likely wake up both of my kids. So
Yeah.
Dungeon apparently is that way. 5:45 a.m. every day.
Wow. What time do you go to bed?
Nintendo said, if I have an alarm set for a certain time for a long time, I start waking up at that time. Weekends, I am up at the same time. Yeah. I feel that. Feel that.
Yeah.
Did you find any legwear?
Does this bare knee show you that I haven't?
No legwear from Miss Theo. I'm wearing sweats, which are, my understanding is, long sleeve casual shorts.
Yes. Now, what if your sweats had like a hoodie to it? Just a random hoodie in the back for you to carry stuff
Like
in.
my butt flap?
Yeah, it'll be for your Pop-Tarts, for your pumpkin spice drinks, whatever.
Ooh, pumpkin spice Pop-Tarts. Are those a thing? K-Laugh. K-Laugh. Good morning to you, Wage. It is good to see you here with the final hour crew.
Hello, FHC.
Wage, a long time no see, but good to see. Where did I run into you? Was it yesterday during Austin's stream is where I saw you. So, K-Laugh says, I have two pairs of cargo sweatpants. Lol.
Okay, there you go. I guess that makes more sense than just putting a random hoodie in the back.
It's good stuff. Good stuff. All right. You said you don't really have anything, which is, honestly, for you, Theo, that's pretty good. Like, you haven't had, like, nothing going for a while.
I feel like I have nothing going and everything going at the same time. It's a weird thing. We launched one of our an episode for Finding Your Voice, but we had to take it down. So we're on pause for a little bit until we figure some stuff out. But
So that's on hold. Should we still be
Yes.
trying to follow?
Oh yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Follow us and whatnot. We're just taking a little break until some things get figured out, and then we'll be back.
Fair enough. Hey, K-Laugh, I don't know if you remember, I was going to invite KJ to the GMS club on Rocket
club.
League, and I cannot remember how to do that. Do you remember? If you can, great. KJ has a beautiful purple car. I love it. Love it. All right, here we go. We're going to play that, and then we got community games. Theo, do you want to play word search, or do you want to play Don't Let the Person Floating from the Balloons Fall in the Monster's Mouth?
Let's do the Monster's Mouth one.
Okay. So that's coming up after this game of Rocket League. That is Miss Theo. I am Hefty Goof. Do you walk a lot? I ask that question because it's World Car Free Day. Or do you pretty much drive almost everywhere you go?
I mean, LA, it's like a driving kind of like city.
Yeah.
But I live near an area, and my roommate and I chose it kind of on purpose because we wanted to walk more. So we walk more there just because like a whole bunch of shops and restaurants and stuff are like 10 minutes away. So that's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of like, I always wanted to live like downtown in a place just because I don't mind taking public transit. Now, listen, might have minded it a little bit more in a pandemic, right?
Yeah.
But don't get me wrong, I really like driving, but I also don't mind taking public transportation. But, being able to walk like 8 blocks or something to go get something does not bother me at all.
Yeah. And in New York, it's so like normal. I'm not New York, but like Manhattan. Like
Yeah.
it's so normal to walk a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really about like the environment that you're in, because I have no problem walking everywhere in Manhattan for some reason, but here it's like a mile.
Oh my gosh, it's so funny that you say that. So I am from a very, very small town. Very small town. And it is roughly, I don't know, maybe 15 blocks wide, max, right? Town's just 15 blocks wide.
Wow. What?
And I
Are you
remember
serious?
my best friend, Jeff, used to live across town. He was on the very last block of that 15 blocks, and I lived at like the 3rd block in on the other side. So to walk to Jeff's house, I had to walk like 12 blocks max. Honestly, I don't even think it was that big. This town might be 12 blocks wide. Anyway, I remember having to ask my parents for rides all the time. Like, can you drive me over to Jeff's house? Now when I go to visit, I just walk around that town just to have something to do because there's not a lot to do in that town.
Yeah.
And like I can get across town in like 7 minutes. And I'm just like, what was I doing? And keep in mind, my bike was destroyed in 8th grade. So if I had had a bike, I probably would have rode my bike more. But
Oh no, what happened to your bike?
some
R.I.P.
kids decided to just take it apart.
Rude. Kids
Yeah.
are so mean.
It was a really cool chameleon bike. I loved my bike. It was dark green. It was beautiful.
And you are really from a tiny, tiny, tiny,
Oh,
tiny,
yeah.
tiny
No,
town.
we have this discussion often because, the idea of growing up in a small town, right, comes up a lot. And so I'll always hear these phrases, Yeah, I grew up in a small town. It was only like 8,000 people. It's like, yeah, we had like 375 in my town.
Whoa.
Yeah.
And how close was the nearest?
Well, see, so here's something I learned actually on this most recent trip. So rural Montana was built in like 10-mile increments because back in the day, that was a reasonable distance for horses to travel. Okay. So there's a little itty bitty town like that, like 300 and some people, like every 10 miles in Montana. There's a lot of itty bitty small towns. But like the nearest big town, like where you could actually go, say, watch a movie or something, was an hour and a half away.
What?
So that's what it was like when you wanted to go hang out with friends. Like, oh, let's go watch Titanic, right? Oh, we're gonna go see the new Titanic, new Star Wars movie, right? It's like great, and then we drive 85 miles.
Oh my goodness.
Welcome to growing up rural with Hefty Goof.
Were you? I just imagine you just like, this town is too small for me. I'm a big dreamer. Like.
It churned that way like later in high school. Originally, though, when I was probably still in 8th, 9th grade, my sister's 4 years older than me. She still vividly remembers me telling her this. I will never live in a town bigger than the one we grew up in. That's what I told her. I was wrong.
Oh, my gosh.
Good morning. King Gray is here, dropping the tacos.
Hello, FHC.
Saying hi, Ryan and Theo. Hi, Gray.
Hello.
According to Wage, I had a friend who grew up in a town in Florida so small it only had one street light, and it was a flashing yellow. That was in my hometown. Absolutely. The old flash. Remember Cars, right? They had that flashing light in Radiator Springs, the Disney movie.
I like don't remember that part specifically, but yeah.
Yeah, there's a little blinking light. That was my town.
Whoa. So how many people or kids were in your class?
19 plus 2 exchange students.
Whoa, okay. Exchange students coming to this tiny town. How interesting.
Yeah, it was really rough because one of the exchange students had friends who also came to to North America, for exchange programs. One of her friends was in Montreal. Another one got put in Phoenix. And she was in rural Montana.
How is that even a thing?
I don't know.
Oh, man.
Let's see. Nintendo said, wow, I had to drive an hour for movies, but you've got me beat.
That's crazy.
I mean, we did have a couple of like small theaters that like would open and close often because they wouldn't have enough revenue, so they'd close. Then some new owner would get them and they'd open. And so we had some that were like within 30 minutes, but they would show one movie, and sometimes it'd be 4 or 5 weeks having been released, right? But if you wanted to see a brand new movie, that's what you had to do. The first town I lived there only for 2 years, but that town only had like 105 people in it.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So do these little towns ever come together for like one big celebration? One hearty celebration?
Hardy or not hardy? It's funny you say that. So a lot of the teams that we would play in high school sports would be collections of towns because they didn't have enough kids to play. So it'd become a big acronym. So I'm just going to use these letters that are in front of me. So you'd play the BW Cougars, right? Or you'd play the WC Jaguars. But a lot of the small towns in rural Montana are dying so quickly that now like those towns are BWDCKS7 Dragons, right? Like,
Oh my gosh.
yeah, they're really small.
Whoa.
Well, we lost K-Laugh and KJ, but I am proud of you for showing up, and that's what matters. We'll play one more. KJ, you do not suck. You have just started playing the game, okay? This game is very frustrating early on. So, KJ, we think you're awesome, okay? Just remember that.
AWES, so when me awesome, you're awesome. Hey, you're awesome.
Were you a
That's
cheerleader?
No, but my sisters were, so I learned that from them.
That was a really well done, like, your clap. Like, I know you're not stomping because you're sitting on your bed, but, like, I could just picture you having the tempo going.
You felt the energy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I always wanted to be a cheerleader. Just because I think it would be so much fun. You know me, I'm like, ah! I'm like naturally a cheerleader anyway, so I feel like it would have been so much fun. But no.
I think I finally found my cheerleader. I can't remember that song. I just had a trumpet in it.
Oh. Da, 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 da. Right, it's kind of islandy.
Yes.
Da, 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 cheerleader, something like that.
I want to say the name of the artist was like Omo or something, OMO, because we just had that person's birthday on Celebrity Birthdays within like the last month and a half. So.
Oh.
K-Laugh. Is it Omi? Yeah, King Gray, do you want to play? If you send me a Hefty Goof invite. I mean, we're not technically playing with viewers. We're just doing our morning show. But because no one else is here that plays the game with me, you know.
And I'm just here to talk, so
Yeah.
I'm not here to play games. Play no games.
According to Nintendo Nerds, yeah, every time you're like, I think I got the hang of this, then some opponent absolutely styles on you and flies around like the Harlem Globetrotters. Yes, that's so true. So true. It's a fun game. I'm not upset. This is my favorite thing about Rocket League is even when it's not going well, it's fun to play. And I think that's all you can really ask about from a video game, right? Is it still fun to play when things are going badly?
Yeah, is it entertaining? That's
All
all
right.
that really matters.
Bob, what are we playing today for community games?
Don't let the person hanging from the balloons fall into the monster's mouth.
Sound advice. When we last left off, and we started playing this game on easy, Theo, because we were struggling so badly.
Yes, I remember.
We have 31 balloons, so
Hey.
that's where we resume today's edition of Don't Let the Person Floating from the Balloons Fall in the Monster's Mouth, and we start with nature.
Ooh, perfect.
All right, we got some letters coming in.
D, L, F.
Okay, thank you, Bob.
Ba 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 ran. Ba 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 ran. Ba 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 ran. Something.
Nintendo. Holy cow, there were so many E's.
Oh.
If this was a Kiki Low stream, we would do hashtag so much E. But it's
Whoa.
not. Ooh, Evergreen Forest.
Whoa.
Everyone's cracked. Look at these guesses coming in.
Whoa.
People know.
This is like our meditation in our lush green forest.
Well, you all are
Cracked.
nice work. So
You guys are, yeah, oh my god, you guys are way
this is the
better
most
at this than I am.
responsive our whole audience has been for Don't Let the Person Floating from the Balloons Fall in the Monster's Mouth in like months.
Oh, hey, let's keep it hyped.
Yeah, usually we're sitting there like, hey, could someone please guess a letter? But y'all were just like, whoosh.
R.
All right, sounds good.
Video games, okay. Video games.
King Gray said, Barbara Ann. Yeah, by the way, if you were to give me, like, what's your top 5 most misheard song lyrics of all time? My number 1 is still ABBA's Baby I'm Still Free, because my whole thought in that chorus was, if you change your mind, I'm the first in line, all the oxen free, take a chance on me. So that was wrong. It's
Ollie
Baby
Ox.
I'm Still Free, not all the oxen free. And then Barbara Ann, I didn't realize the Beach Boys were singing Barbara Ann. I thought it was Baba Ram. Baba Ram. Won't take
Won't
my
take my
hand.
hand. We'll be rocking and a rolling, Baba Ram, ba, 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 Baba Ram. I love the Beach Boys so much. Love them. I hope they're not all jerks.
A.
Well, they're one of the singers. It's Kevin Love's uncle. Kevin Love is a basketball player for the Cleveland Cavaliers
Oh.
from Portland, Oregon.
Oh.
Nice job, Quiet. You are.
Cracked.
What was it? What is it?
It was Minecraft.
Oh. We were just talking about that earlier today, too.
Yeah.
How crazy.
Kimberly Palmer.
It's like this. The game was listening to us. You know how there's advertising, where like it's on your If you guys don't know this, your phone listens to what you say, and if there are certain keywords that are triggered, then they serve you ads based off of that. Creepy, I know. But I feel like
Allegedly.
allegedly. I mean, I used to work in advertising, so
Allegedly. That's what we were taught in journalism school. Just say allegedly.
that's true. Allegedly. Legitimately.
Yes, so that might be why I fell for a sheep, Chris. Was Ba Ba Ram. It's been in my DNA forever.
I was like ba ba ram, ba 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 ram. Sorry.
I'm not in. Y'all keep acting like I should be ashamed of my falling for Needle, the sheep, but no, I'm lucky that I found love in that tub.
Instead of love in this club,
Yep.
love in the tub.
I can't remember
I
that
wanna
tune.
make love in the tub.
Yeah,
In the
except
tub.
found love.
In the
Let's-
tub.
let's-
Yeah,
let's
yeah,
jam.
yeah. That's just it. Yeah, there you go.
I found love.
I found love. Wait, that also sounds.
Well, you know, we locked eyes from across the tub. You know, Bader Meinhof phenomenon.
Wait, what is
Doo-doo-doo-doo.
everyday objects?
Oh, okay. So imagine an object. Okay. But instead of using it often or periodically, you
Yes.
use it every single day.
Ooh.
Like the toilet.
Okay. Yep.
Someone voted for coffee. That is correct. Batter.
But I don't drink coffee every day.
See, I don't even have. Wait, I do have a coffee table, but not everybody has a coffee table.
Yeah. Yeah. Agreed. Agreed. This is a no. Yeah. That's
All right, last one.
incorrect category.
Fictional characters. We're up to 41. In the top right, that's a 41, not a 4. So yes, Gray. That was my first guess was coffee toilet. Because for some, coffee affects their digestive system. That once
Yes.
drinking coffee, they immediately use the coffee toilet.
That's very true.
That was actually a TikTok going around for a while. Was like the first sip of coffee, and it was like, ooh.
I'm glad I don't drink coffee, even though I love the smell of coffee.
Tell me more about why you don't drink coffee.
You know, it was actually in college, and I had to do an all-nighter, and I thought to myself, let me try this coffee thing out, right? And it just had the opposite effect on me. I crashed. I was so tired. My stomach hurt. It didn't make me feel good. And then it leaves that aftertaste in your mouth.
And that's when Theo started to drink rum to stay awake.
Instead, exactly.
Absolutely. Well, good job, chat. Cheshire Cat from Quiet I Am Gaming.
Crack.
You made it so that we are perfect on that one. 48 balloons. Next time we pick up Don't Let the Person Floating from the Balloons Fall in the Monster's Mouth. And if you ever want to see the all-time record for this game, all you have to do is type in this easy-to-remember acronym.
I'm like, are you typing it for us?
I am.
Uh-oh.
But I think I did it wrong. Don't let the person floating from the balloons fall in the monster's mouth.
monster's
Oh,
mouth. Oh.
I'm sorry. I'm so ashamed. You have to add record. The short for record into that. There you go. It's 129. Yeah.
Ooh, excuse me.
So again, easy to remember. Very intuitive and in no way complicated whatsoever. Okay. Big thanks to Gabe Pride, who hosted us in the first hour. Dungeon, thank you also for the host this morning on Twitch. We truly do appreciate it. Ricardo will join us from But Why Though. Tomorrow we will talk about the International Toronto Film Festival. That is wrapping up, is my understanding. Ricardo is a But Why Though writer based out of Mexico City. So we will share some thoughts on the Toronto Film Festival coming up on Thursday's show. We're told that Kiki Lowe retweeted the other day that Tater Shots is hosting a kill race tournament for Apex Legends on October 17th, so something to put on your calendar. And on Friday at 5 p.m. Pacific time, it's Master Jordy's 24-hour charity stream. It's giveaways, incentives, and shenanigans that are planned. And if you missed our 5 questions segment yesterday with Master Jordy, you can find it in the full show VOD, video on demand, at youtube.com/gamingmorningshow. Done.
Lovely.
Miss Theo, Hefty Goof with you. It is first day of fall day. That was trending on Twitter. So we're asking you, what is your favorite season? So the likes of like Wage and Gray and some of the folks who are here with the FHC. Why is your
Hello,
favorite...
FHC.
Thank you, Bob. Why is your favorite season fall? And if it's not, why not? Fight me.
Come at me, bro.
Come at me, bro. Wage is with you. Says, I'm with you, Theo. I love the smell, but I can't drink it.
Yeah. Like, I always liked the Folgers commercials in the morning because they would get up, Best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup. And they're like, they look so excited to get up in the morning.
My parents always drank Folgers coffee. So, when I was trying to explore whether I liked coffee or not, I drank Folgers. And then, one day, I had real coffee. Mm-hmm. And, wow, what a difference that makes. So now whenever I go visit my family, I always bring my own coffee.
Wait, when you go where? To your parents' house?
Yeah, when I visit my family. Yeah. I always bring my own coffee.
Wait, so how do they feel? I mean, have you tried to be like, drink fancier coffee? Or they're like, nah.
Nope. In fact, I have also been accused of making my coffee too strong. And, quote, we have to chew it.
What?
Yeah, so I make it so strong and so thick that my family feels like they have to chew the coffee to consume it as opposed to just drink it.
Is that a little dramatic?
Yeah, right? Right. Although we were lucky enough a couple years ago. We got to go to Phoenix for Christmas because, long story short, during the Christmas time, just the winter travel season, it is cheaper for me to fly my whole family to Phoenix, Arizona, than to fly us to. To be more specific, it is cheaper for me to fly my whole family, and for my family members in Montana to fly to Phoenix as well. That total sum of money is cheaper than flying just my family to Montana for Christmas. Okay.
What?
Just because of it's expensive to fly to Montana because it's a small airport, right?
Yeah.
And so we decided to rent a house in Phoenix for Christmas, and it was great. We had a good time. So one morning, everyone got up, making coffee and all that stuff, and someone made one pot of coffee, and everyone enjoyed it. And then Ryan made a pot of coffee, and all of a sudden, everyone's like, "Oh, guess who made this pot? We all totally know," because it apparently tasted, rich and fulfilling, and tasted like what life should taste
Hearty.
like.
It was a hearty.
It was a hearty cup of coffee. So, yes, your thick coffee. How do you make your coffee thick? Well, if it's not, if it's not the one, the only love of my life, welcome Needle. A needle is the sheep to which I found love in the tub.
Yeah.
I found love in the tub.
In the tub.
In the tub.
Baba ran.
Yes. So that came up earlier, Needle. Is Theo started singing Barbara Ann, and I was like, I always thought that song was Baba Ram. And then Chris accused me of that's why. It's hearty, but I say it hearty.
Yeah.
Because
it sounds heartier actually with a D.
Yes.
Hearty sounds heartier. Speaking of Hardy, Tom Hardy, Venom, I'm really excited about that. I just see the billboards all around LA. I'm like, yes.
Oh, the movie?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because Woody Harrelson is Carnage. I keep thinking that Woody Harrelson is Venom.
It's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so good.
I'm not excited for it, but I am excited for the Eternals. So I finally found a Marvel movie that I'm kind of excited about. So.
Do you not like Venom because it's scary?
No, in fact, Venom used to have a soft spot in my heart. That sounds odd to describe with Venom, but when I used to play Super Nintendo, there was a great Venom Carnage game that I remember. So.
But you just don't enjoy the movies. You didn't like the first one?
I don't know. I've never watched
Oh,
I don't watch Marvel movies, so
what?
I don't love superhero movies. The only reason
How?
I watch all the DC ones because that was a
Wait.
pact I made with my wife and Sean. So you really should watch this show.
Confused face.
So I mean, I didn't watch any of the Avengers movies. Or yeah, we've talked about this before. The history of this goes back to me watching the first Spider-Man. I'm pretty sure Tobey Maguire ruined everything for me. So I didn't like Tobey Maguire. So.
I to be honest with you, I didn't like very many of the Spider-Man movies, except for the Spider-Verse.
Ooh, and I would want to watch that one because I heard the animation's beautiful.
Yeah, it's really cool.
So is that the name of the game, Quiet and Chris? The game that I'm referencing for Super Nintendo was called Maximum Carnage. By the way, Needle said, I like summer. Being Australian, I'm solar paneled, so am at maximum power in the sun. That's a good line. I like that a lot.
I feel you on that, because that's how I feel like with the sun too. I'm like, zzz, my energy, my source.
See, and I'm not. Like, I love cloudy weather. Mm-hmm. Cloudy and rainy is my jam.
Well, you're in a good spot
Yep.
for that.
Love the Pacific Northwest.
I guess it makes sense why we live where we live.
To be fair, Tobey Maguire is like the worst Spider-Man at this point. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, and I think I want to be fair. Like, it's not the Marvel movies. It's me. It's not you. It's me. Like, I have no reason to dislike the Marvel movies. I hear they're great. I don't watch a ton of movies anyway, so there's part of that too. So, the full title technically is Spider-Man and Venom: Maximum Carnage. I don't know why my mouth opened so big for that.
Carnage.
Maximum Carnage. This fall. All right, that's Theo. I'm Hefty. Thank you for being here. It's 8:43 West Coast time, 11:43 for those in on the East Coast. It is 4:43 for those watching GMS in the afternoon. Needle, are you in Australia or are you from Australia? Because I'll give you a Sydney time check if you'd like me to use very routine radio techniques. So thank you, Dungeon, for the doodle-doo.
Nice.
Into the Spider-Verse should have been considered for Best Picture. It wasn't? Huh.
I think, though, that my personal opinion is people who make those decisions, there's a whole other system of politics within there. So
You're welcome.
allegedly.
Allegedly. My phone is not listening to me. Allegedly.
Yes.
I need to hook this in. We're going to put this into the stream. This is one of Sean's old Alexas. We've never had an Alexa in my house. I have one at work, but we never had one in my house. But we wanted to hook this up so I could be like, hey, computer, and then have this be my K-Laugh when K-Laugh's not here. So, but I just need to get it hooked up. I'm also out of electrical outlets. In the studio, there are no more electrical outlets. We're completely gone. Like, none left whatsoever. So, for a throwback, Needle, since I talked a lot about my childhood today, since you are from Australia, I'll still give you the Sydney time check, but understand that you are part of the UK gang now. At the tone, the time will be 1:45 a.m. in Sydney, Australia. Beep.
It is late over there.
Yeah, Hyper's not here today, but sometimes Hyper is here and pulls the all-nighter. But Truly is gaming morning show when Hyper's here, so they're in the future. Yes, it is also the 23rd of September. Copia is here this morning as well, here with the final hour crew.
Hello, FHC.
Never mind, Hyper is here. Good to see you, Hyper.
Hello, FHC.
All right. Well, thank you. It's 1:45 where you are today. Copia said, showering with GMS is awesome. It's a solid 420 over 69. So
A warm welcome to our official head of research and development, K-Laugh.
I wonder if Bob was just sitting on that. Sean's or Caleb. I got deprogrammed there for a second. If Sean was here, Sean would help me with the rewind noise. Could you give me a rewind noise, please? Not bad. That's a 4 out of 5. Yeah. So it turns out that Bob has been waiting to say hi to Calaf all show and finally decided to bust it out now. So congratulations, Calaf. Bob is excited that you're here.
Put it on a pancake.
Sometimes I just wonder if we need to just have Bob do something else. Thank you, Bob. I appreciate you.
You're welcome.
All right. It's now 8:46. Let's give you this story. This is in Indiana. Okay. Have you ever been to Indiana, Theo?
I don't think I have, actually.
Okay. Have you ever brought your monkey when you've gone to Indiana in your mind?
No, let me keep the monkey at home.
Yeah. Well, this person actually brought a monkey. This is Mike read the story in the first hour, and I liked it because this is how the story starts. It goes, quote, a rumored monkey. A rumored monkey. So I like how this story is about a monkey that's been on the loose in a hotel parking lot, but it's a rumored monkey. So
Allegedly.
an alleged monkey was spotted in an Indiana city, was caught on video at a hotel parking lot. Bloomington Animal Care and Control said the first monkey sighting was reported on September 8th, according to Ben Hooper of UPI. Several people reported seeing a man who was riding a scooter and had a monkey on his back. Okay. Then they found the monkey potentially wandering around a parking lot near a Town Place Suites by Marriott. Reads the story. Animal Control was unable to verify any of these sightings, but that's when Kinta Doodle captured the video of the monkey near said parking lot. Doodle said the monkey was on the loose in the parking lot for a short time while a young man and woman worked to wrangle it into a cage. Quote, it was just running around loose, Doodle told the Herald Times newspaper. The monkey was obviously doing whatever it wanted to do. Doodle explained and said captured video once the monkey was safely back in the cage. So.
All right.
There was also a quote, this is another part of this story, spotted with, quote, an untethered monkey, unquote.
Hey, we're the monkeys.
Remember, if you're going around Indiana, always tether your monkey. Always tether your monkey.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
Those monkeys always monkeying around.
Someone should write a song about that.
They really should.
All right, get ready for your takeaways that were pretty okay, chat. What is something you learned from this edition of Gaming Morning Show? Also, we'll have clip of the day coming up very, very, very shortly. Let's first give you the Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming Re-News. If you miss any of our headlines, we do this in the 6 o'clock hour every single show with our good friend, hashtag video game expert Sean. But here they are, okay? First, there's a new book that uncovers the real history of women who pioneered video games. I think it was called... Was it called Gamer... Since Sean's in YouTube. Is it called Gamer Girls? But apparently it's on pre-order, according to KJ. Available May of 2022. So we're going to put that in our notes, Calaf. And we'll give one of those books away coming up next May. That was according to Isaiah Colbert of Kotaku. Okay. Also from Kotaku, Luke Plunkett says that Twitch and the music industry strike a deal and it's fine. So apparently what they decided to do was basically the same thing they've been doing, which is if you're playing a song that you're not supposed to play on Twitch, they'll give you a warning. And then if you do it again, they'll tell you that you screwed up. It's not any better. According, allegedly. And then last but not least, Matt Wales of Eurogamer says Overwatch executive producer Chaco Sonny is leaving Blizzard Entertainment. So this is one of those times, Theo, where we really do need hashtag video game expert Sean, because even just reading these headlines, like, we covered barely anything. So yeah. Oh, so Chris M.E. says it's a touch better because you no longer get copyright strikes right away. So slightly better.
Can't we just be free to do what we want to do?
Yeah, let's just play music all the time. Play whatever
Seriously.
music we want to, damn it.
Seriously.
All right, Here's what's out today, chat. Collection of Saga, S-A capital G-A, capital S-A, capital G-A, Saga, Final
Saga.
Fantasy Legend. Saga. Saga. Ba, ba,
Saga.
ba, ba,
Oh,
ba.
nice. Oh, la, la.
Final Fantasy Legend.
There you go.
That's out for iOS and Android. Sean believes that was out today, even though it's a mobile game, because Pokemon Unite is out today for iOS and Android. So if you want to play Pokemon Unite. Did you catch them all back in the day?
No.
Do you have any Pokemon cards?
No.
Would you do us a cover of the Pokemon theme song sometime?
I wanna be the very best. No one ever was. I think that's all I know. And then the Pokemon.
I feel like Superphonic and you need to get together. That'd be a good one. Superphonic does a very nice cover of the Pokemon theme song.
Oh my gosh, yes, amazing.
Subdivision Infinity DX out for PS5 today. This was all in caps, so I have to yell it. Fry Saya Phantom Trigger 06 out today for Switch. Crisis Wing out for Switch. Source of Madness out today for PC. And our name of the morning went to Cube Samurai Run Squared out today for Switch. There you go.
Lovely.
Run Squared.
Hello, FHC.
Welcome back, Dandy. Thank you for being here with the final 9-minute crew. Appreciate it very much.
8
Yes,
minutes now.
Unite is on mobile, so be warned. Be warned. What happened with Gregg?
Oh, sorry. I was just going back answering up some other stuff. Gregg. Let me go back.
Oh, I landed a
Okay.
client who
Yeah,
needs a
there you go.
website for a Reiki therapy business, and I actually knew someone of a nomenclature because of
okay,
Theo. Thank you, Miss Theo.
Good job attacking that word.
Cracked. Let's give out our Billy Thundergun Award. This is for our teammate of the match today. Someone who had a very good show, someone who showed up and cannot be ignored for all of their accomplishments today. So, to our one and only sheep lover, this goes out to you. Needle is our Billy Thundergun teammate of the match.
Billy Thundergun, teammate of the match award.
Very nice job today, jumping in with the final hour crew, Needle, and having a solid performance and teaching us all about sheep and stuff. Wage, it's been good to see you again today. Thank you for heading back to Gaming Morning Show. Hyper, thanks for the lurk and then the appearance. K-Laugh and Dungeon, thank you so much for playing some Rocket League with us. Kate Zade's been here quite a bit. Chris M. Yee, Final Hour Crew Ambassador, and Nintendo Nerds likewise. And everyone who had fun with us. It's time for the clip of the day. The clip of the day. Here it is. It's the clip of the day.
Woo!
Toot toot.
Back to you in the newsroom.
Whoa. Sound that we always play when that happens.
Well, it's been a mystery for weeks. Building a mystery.
Quiet.
Now it's back.
We've been talking about this a while. Like, thank you for telling us, but I mean, we sat here. Can I cancel the private investigator I hired? Kind of offsets the Patreon subscription.
Yeah.
So
All the money we raised during our thing, we put into the PI, and now, man.
well, thank you, Quiet.
Hey, Quiet. Legitimately though, if you're on the Discord, please feel free send me a picture that you would like to use. It doesn't have to be your face necessarily if you don't want to, because you are an international man of mystery, or woman, whichever you.
There you go. Clip of the day. We learned takeaways that are pretty okay. We learned who one of our most recent Patreon subscribers was that we didn't know for the longest time. And so that's why that
Lovely.
came out. Yes, it was quite lovely. It solved a mystery that we've been on for quite some time. So that's good. All right. Takeaways that were pretty okay, chat. What is something you learned from today's show? And then we will send you over to somewhere on Twitch, courtesy of a raid. So that's happening in just a few minutes. Theo,
Yeah.
thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for the meditation break. What is something you learned on today's show?
Oh. I don't know why I always get stumped when you ask me this. It's like, I don't know.
This is the first time we've ever done this on the show, so.
Takeaways. I don't. There's a lot of hot, yummy drinks during autumn or fall, whichever you'd like to name it. Yeah, mine's lame. You go.
I won't, but chat will. According to Needle, I learned that coffee can be thick. True. Coffee can be thick. Dungeon said, I guess I didn't learn that Miss Theo is a gem, mostly that she just is, and we all know that.
Oh, you guys.
Actually,
so
Nintendo
sweet.
nerds, that would be fantastic, please. Yes, absolutely. Quiet I Am Gaming said, I am indeed a man or a woman. Which one? Who knows? Well, we'll eventually find out when we induct you into the Temple of the Six, or you can just send us your favorite funny picture, and we'll put that up there, too. King Gray said, mystery. I also found out that you're all cracked and don't let the person floating from the balloons fall in the monster's mouth. So,
Seriously.
What did I learn on today's show? I learned that Quiet I Am Gaming is our Patreon subscriber that was a mystery for the longest time, and now we know. And if you would like to become a Patreon subscriber, you can. Just go to patreon.com/Gaming Morning Show. Good moron! Kiki is here with the final raid crew. So we'll send you over to Nintendo's raid recommendation in the chat momentarily. My takeaway is Autumnal.
Autumnal.
Autumnal. We have raided both Panda and Cypher recently, so we are going to send you over to It's Only Vega. It's Only Vega. So please say good morning from GMS, and we will see you all again tomorrow, as we do Monday through Friday, 6 to 9 a.m. Pacific time. We will play GMS Puppet Pals Theater tomorrow. We'll have the unveiling of KJ's induction into the Temple of the Six, and we'll have Ricardo on from But Why Though. So that's all ahead on tomorrow's edition of Gaming Morning Show. Until then, for Theo, for Mike, for Austin, for Sean, I'm Hefty Duke. Thanks for having fun with us. We'll see you again soon. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, GamingMorningShow.tv.